What is up, everybody? The chat is all over our face. That is the greatest way to start out. The chat is all over our face. What's up, everybody?
Am I unmuted finally?
You're unmuted. Yes, as soon as I start talking, you're unmuted.
Okay. I didn't know how that worked.
It's all good. I'm going to turn on a light because you can't see any of my face right now. Hey, Keith! I see Vadeva, Amanda, good to see you. Lady Winter Soldier, Smash Trivia John, I saw you earlier. John, Chaotic Queen. Oh, I love the theme music too, Chaotic Queen. John, what's up, man?
Freaky bitch back here.
We got two Johns. We got Birmingham John and Trivia John. Let's see here. How's everyone doing tonight? Clinton couldn't make it because he's working, because he's a tool. Making a living. I'm going to move the chat out of our face, Emmy. It looks a little weird.
Face chat.
Face chat. I like face chat. This is Emmy's favorite time because she can be completely ADD. She can just read chat. You see how she immediately just goes right into the chat and stops being a human being?
No, they're complimenting me. He said my eyes are looking dope.
Fierce,
so yeah,
Emmy.
I figured out what color makeup eyeshadow looks good on my eyes when I was in a junior in high school, and I have not stopped wearing it.
Hey, if it works, girl.
Yeah.
You do you.
Stream is lagging bad, says Vidava. Is it just me? Both Johns are awesome people. Hey, so Vidava, it's probably not just you. We tried out Teams because Teams is what? Free, and free is what for me. But it seems as though Teams has let us down because they are what? Free.
Yes.
And what? Garbage.
Yeah, I am seeing a little lag on my end as well. It's definitely interesting. There we go. Now Emmy says my name right at least. What is it? I'm sorry. Damn it. I screw up. What is it? Vidava. I'm sorry. I say Vidava. I am so sorry. Vidava. I will start saying it correctly.
If I have one weird, stupid talent, and it's not all the time, and now that I've said it, I'm going to really...
Oh, you're going to butcher it? I know exactly what you're about to say, and you're about to butcher it completely.
What do you mean?
Where you say people's names right?
Because I've had some students in the past who have had some odd names. So, I'm pretty good at figuring out how to say somebody's name.
Are you calling Vidava's name odd?
No, I'm just saying that that's my talent.
I just like to give her shit, Vidava. I'm sorry. Emmy says my
Golden
name right.
Beams out of my eyes.
I mean, it is odd. No, it's not. It's actually very pretty. I like it.
Is that your actual name?
Yeah, we need to know.
That's because if that's your actual name, your government issued name. Government issue.
Nader, don't you dare leave, sir. You're a fan of the podcast first, then Clinton. All right, I know you have a loyalty to Clinton, but still.
No, I'm Spencer. Okay.
Okay.
But still, Vidava is a cool name too. So is Spencer. Spencer's like an edgy name. I used to know somebody in high school named Spencer.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm caught up on All Stars. I've not watched the episode that came out today where they apparently revealed the game within a game. Freaking finally.
Stay, I'll pretend to be Clinton, Keith said. Oh man, we are. I'm trying to see if it will stop lagging. I don't know. Hopefully, it's not lagging so much for you guys. How is it? We usually lag just a little bit. You are right, my dear Brandon. Thank you, Nader. Appreciate you. You know, we may not be Clinton, but we wipe our ass just the same way. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. I can't confirm that. I've never seen Clinton wipe his ass, but we can pretend.
I bet he goes back to front like a weirdo.
Back to front? Oh, no, hell no. No, he wouldn't do that. No, he's so weird about bathroom toiletry etiquette. He would never go back to front. He is a front to back guy.
Okay, Jordan, I appreciate you not giving spoilers. I need to watch it after this, or honestly, I'm probably just gonna faceplant into my bed, exhausted.
How long has it been since I've seen Dumb and Dumber, Vidava? I will say this. Probably have not seen it in. It's probably been about 6 months. And that is the one movie I've seen more than any movie ever. So the fact that I've gone 6 months without watching it is really depressing.
I need to get like a phone stand so that like instead of me looking like I'm like looking down here, I can like look like I'm looking at the camera.
Hold on, guys.
Phone.
So
Brandon Emmer.
If you guys ever want to stream Dumb and Dumber with me and we can all chat together, I have it on Blu-ray extended cut and DVD. So if you guys ever want to, I'm just saying I have a couple of copies. Love Dumb and Dumber, and I would love to hang out with you guys and watch it. And if you've never seen Dumb and Dumber, don't watch it. Let's live stream it together and laugh together. It would be a lot of fun.
So Jordan just admitted that he read a full plot leak for both Shang-Chi and the Eternals.
Why, Jordan? Why do you do that?
To each his own, okay? Different strokes for different
No.
folks,
I just don't know. I couldn't do that. I feel like I'd spoil it. I have to be like Emmy and I, and Clinton's probably, Jordan, you and Clinton would get along really well. Like Emmy and I, we stay away from trailers almost. Like I actually had to watch the trailer before we hopped on because we saw that we had some questions about it. I probably wouldn't have watched the trailer. I just have so much of, and now if it's a movie I don't know or I haven't seen, now, like, I'll watch a trailer for it if it's not Marvel Studios. But Marvel Studios has such a reputation with me, I don't even feel like I have to watch a trailer anymore. Same. Yo, Brandon, Ember. Hey, what's up, Fernando? Good to see you, man.
I'm the weirdo, too, though, that I'll look up a set list before a concert. I've talked about that before. I never used to do that, and then...
I'm impatient.
Like a concert that I got pissed that they didn't play a song that I wanted. And then it was like...
Yeah, you're no longer going to be depressed. I've never seen Dumb and Dumber, so I'd really like to see that stream. John, you've never seen Dumb and Dumber. Holy shit, it's going to change your life, dude. It is going to change your life. I'm really excited about that. So if you do want to like hop on, see, we're on Teams right now. We're on poor man's territory. This is why we pay for Zoom. I will send a Zoom invite to anyone who wants to chat with me and the rest of Avengers listeners. We will pick a night and we will watch Dumb and Dumber. I'm not sure where it's streaming though.
I have no clue. I would have to look it up. Oh, I've got it up. Hold on. I can look it up. Lady Winter Soldier also said that she has the Harry Potter cookbook, and I'm pretty sure that Clinton has it too.
I'm pretty sure Clinton does.
Yeah, because I think that when he was quarantined for a while, they made a whole bunch of stuff out of it. The only thing I've made is the rock cakes, and they were pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. What am I looking up? Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber streaming.
How bad?
Yeah, you're going to like it a lot. Fernando, I see what you did there, sir. I see what you did. John, yes, Beham, we will get you there. Man, and I'll send out just a Zoom link, but I'll need to know who really wants to be a part of it. I'm not going to post it on Twitter because who knows what kind of creepers will join Zoom. Yeah, anyway, that wouldn't be fun. So I'll need a list of people. I'll work on Twitter to see who we can get, but I think it would be a lot of fun to have just a hang out. Dumb and Dumber is a stupid movie. It's a dumb movie. I would agree, Lady Winter Soldier. Okay, sorry.
They always say it's like on Hulu, but it's like, no, it's not. It's actually on Star. It's on Hulu with a free trial because it's on Stars or some stupid shit.
Wait, it's on. I don't know. It's on Hulu?
No, I don't think so. I'll check it right now.
Lame.
No, because that's what I thought that Spider-Man 2 was on Hulu when I Googled it the other night. But if you actually search for it, it's like with your subscription to Stars.
It is a very, like, if you take anything seriously, stop. When you press play on Dumb and Dumber, stop. Just literally let yourself go for just a moment. I promise you, it's really, really good. Exactly. Very mindless. Mindless comedy. Yes, John, you're exactly right. I don't have Zoom, but for you guys, anything. Zoom is free. It's free to download. I pay for it because if you chat with more than one person, you have to pay for it. But don't worry.
I thought it was because of our link.
Yeah. If you chat with more than one person for 40 minutes, you have to buy it. Or you have to keep resetting. So it technically is both. So yeah, I will front that bill. Vincent, hey, nice to see you. It is on Hulu. Nice. Vincent Moore, nice to see you. Dumb and Dumber is a fun movie. Yes, you are spot on. And that is our first YouTube commenter. Good to see you, man. We have a lot of commenters, but they're mostly Twitch, which I'm shocked. We have more YouTube subscribers than we do. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to play that. All right. Let's see. Well, if it's on Hulu, that works then. Perfect. I read a lot of the plot leaks, but I don't believe them. I just marvel at how cool. Okay, sorry. I was thinking Marvel like Marvel Studios. I just marvel at how cool it would be if they were real and then immediately forget them right afterwards. If you take things seriously, stop, then listen. That should be in the warnings for the Avengers podcast too. I'd agree with you, Nader. Completely agreed. I listen to us a lot because sometimes I forget what we talk about, and then I hear us the next day and I laugh a lot. And I'm like, oh my God, we talked about that. That's great. I had no idea we talked about a queef as an alien race. Like, I literally forgot about that. And because a lot of times we record late and we're really tired. And seriously, I will just kind of, sometimes I get a little loopy in the last hour. So yeah, queefs as an alien race. If you've got to that yet, hope you liked it. We really got a good tickle out of that. We were rolling on the podcast.
About what? I wasn't paying attention. I was reading comments.
This is why we have to do the podcast away from Twitch, because Emmy gets too distracted. Do you like prequels or sequels to Dumb and Dumber? Neither. I didn't like either, Vidava. I hated the prequel. I thought it was stupid just to be stupid. Like, I know Dumb and Dumber is a quote unquote dumb movie, but it's actually smart dumb. Like when they talk about the Beatles being a huge influence on the monkeys, or excuse me, the monkeys were a huge influence on the Beatles. That's funny. You have to kind of think for a second. Wait, no, that's not true. The Beatles, it was monkeys that were like, it makes you think in a weird way. Like when you're just slapstick stupid and you just run into a locker or something when they did in the prequel, it's not funny to me. It's just kind of like, oh, okay. Brandon, quick thought on AEW last night. MJF, I'm shocked. Great to see Sting on TNT. Really looking forward to Rampage. Lady Winter Soldier, I hope you join us on the live stream tomorrow night when we live stream Rampage. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Chaotic Queen, I love spoilers without context. I think that they are absolutely hysterical. I love them. They're genius.
You have to admit, though, the impressions that the guy in the prequel did were spot on. Yes, but I felt like they were impressions, not originals, I guess. You know, I always felt like they were pretending to be Harry and Lloyd instead of really Harry and Lloyd. I mean, I don't know. I'm just jaded. And I didn't like the sequel either. I thought it was just stupid. It lost all the charm of the original, which was surprising because the Farrelly brothers directed the sequel. Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels came back. So honestly, I don't even recognize the prequels or the sequels. I just have Dumb and Dumber as a standalone movie in my heart.
Nader said that I'm too sweet and thoughtful because I always read everything that we put in here, you guys put in here in social media, and that's a lot. It's a problem, obviously, because I'm just glued to my phone. It's a completionist thing. If I don't read every single comment, I'm gonna feel like I can't check that box, you know, like it's like a list or something.
It's so weird that we really, really enjoy hearing from you guys. It's not because we feel like we have to. We really like reading what you say and talking with you.
Yeah.
So it's really, I don't know. There will be times though I'll get on Twitter and it's like 20 alerts. I'm like, oh shit, like what the hell happened? I'm like, oh yeah, I posted Avengers Assemble earlier. And it's just like, so, but like you guys just always come out and it's really, really wonderful. Like I can't say it enough. So we really, really appreciate you guys.
Keith just said that Lady. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it. I was done.
Lady Winter Soldier is the Clinton when Clinton's not around because she said, "Can we get on with this, Captain Genocide?"
She wants us to do the podcast. So yeah, this is our pre-show ramble. We just like to hang out a little bit. Just being real, Lady Winter Soldier. We like to hang out. We don't do this live stream just so you guys can watch us. We like to interact with you. So yeah, we will get started in just a moment, and we might switch over to a different. We might go back to Zoom just because I feel like the audio quality is a little lacking. If you want my honest opinion.
Hashtagging for me to get verified. I'm counting down the days till I can reapply.
Nader, that will be the smallest riot in the entire world. Do I think Emmy should be verified? Yes. Do I think a riot of 4 or 5 people is going to make it work? No. I love you, Emmy. I'm just being real. We are. We verify.
We are. What is it?
These nuts. Twitter.
We are Legion. What is that from? What is that from?
What is what?
We are Legion.
We are Legion. That's anonymous.
Oh. That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking of like a superhero movie where like the kind of like Star of the Conqueror, like it's like one big consciousness, like Venom or something. Whatever.
Depends on what those 4 or 5 people could do. Ooh, Lady Winter Soldier. That was a scary threat. The key sketches. LOL. The Twitter.
John, no.
What? What did you?
Do you know how mad I would be? Do you know how freaking mad I would be?
What did John say?
John said, #get Brandon verified to mess with Emmy.
What if I got verified before you? You would be like, I think we'd have to take a hiatus from the podcast. I think it would create such a divide with us. Like Emmy would just.
No, actually, I would hack your Twitter to message verified and be like, hey, like really thanks, but also like, have you seen this bitch? She deserves it too.
That's exactly it. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, I just burped in the mic. Verified.
That it's from. Oh God.
We Are Legion is ultimately a biblical reference. Oh, Unique Defender. Good stuff, dude.
It's from, maybe it's Good Omens.
I guess I just think of Anonymous because I remember like We Are Legion and they would always have that robotic voice. Yes, although I would put Endgame as my number 15 favorite Marvel movie. Get out of here, Lady Winter Soldier. Get out of here. Nope. Number 15? No. It's too far down. Iron Man 2 Supremacy. The band would break up. Yes, you would see the end.
For a week. It would be just like you wouldn't even know anything happened.
Yeah, I don't think we can not do this now. Is that weird? Like, I feel like if I watched a Marvel show and I couldn't jump on and talk with you guys for 3 hours about it, I think I would be just as bummed out as not being able to watch Marvel, if that makes sense. Like, really, this was just like a hobby during the pandemic, and then it kind of turned into
Ghost Rider. Thank you, John.
This is why Emmy. See, I was conversating with Emmy, but she just totally was like, "Yeah."
Sorry.
This is going to be a clusterfuck of an episode. I have a feeling.
Yeah. No. Listen. I like I've said before. It's like the further I get towards Christmas break, the loopier and weirder and crazier I'm going to get, and like the later and later in the week is when I get words, man. I was trying to say today. I was trying to ask and I still can't even figure out the words for it.
Hey,
like
Spencer,
the assignment was. I was trying
to
figure out like the expectations for a certain assignment because me and the other teacher were gonna like model it for the kids, even though I don't have time to do it, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I just like couldn't get the words out. And she was like, "What are you trying to ask me?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like what? The assignment is supposed to look like what?"
Oh goodness. No Avengers, no party. I agree. What started out as a boring quarantine experiment while I was grilling, I just called Clinton and Emmy. I said, "Hey, you guys want to do this full time?" And they're like, "Yeah, hell yeah, I did." I never in a million years. But it was awesome. It was awesome. So yeah, I was
listening whenever I interrupted you before and you were talking about how awesome it is and how we couldn't not do this.
Could you see us, like, I'm not even trying to be weird. Like, could you not do this now? I don't know. Like, of course, having time would be nice, but it's also like super awesome. I don't know.
Like, what else would I be doing? I'd be catching up on Big Brother and watching. Oh, you know what? No, actually, I'd be doing my job tonight. I need to write an IEP that is happening tomorrow at 11:45, and it's not done yet.
Ooh, we might need to start recording then.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, get out of here so I can invite you on Zoom.
Oh, okay. Brayden's kicking me out. You guys saw that, right? Bye.
Bye, Emmy. She'll be right back.
Go eat dinner.
Oh, gosh. She'll be right back, I promise. All right. Emmy is gone. Whoa, that's weird. Why am I over there? I don't like that. That is the weirdest thing. That is not my intention. Why is it like that? I don't know if I'm showing up that way to you guys, but that's really weird. Anyway, I'm going to invite her on Zoom. She'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm a stickler for audio quality, and if I don't like it, then I'm not going to do it. There we go. She will be right back. Emmy, come on. And we will start at 7:30. And I will save this, and I'm going to send this over to her right now. I'm so sorry, guys. We were really trying something different tonight. We wanted to try Teams because, honestly, Teams has a better video quality. But audio quality, it does not. So we are probably going to stick with Zoom for now. But, yeah. So let me see if I can get her in here. Let me see. Why is that not showing up? That's weird. Oh, and I need to open Zoom. I'll be right back, guys. See if this will work. It's probably going to get a little laggy and sketchy for a second because I have an old laptop that is really on its last legs. It's a good old girl. It'll let me stream, but she's getting up there. You know, I don't know who it is. I think it's the boss that loves my southern accent, and he's not in here right now, but she's an old girl, and she's barely making it. She just rumbles around and just prays that her last breath is tonight. But I keep making her go. Here we go. Sorry, that was weird. Do Bane in a southern accent. Hello. That's really weird.
Hello, Batman. How you doing? I'm ready to put you in a pit, Batman. I'm done with your shit. Oh, by the way, my sister's gonna sleep with you, but it's really, don't get in your feels. She don't care for you.
Bane Ford. Am I not invited back? Emmy, yes, you are. I sent you the link. Don't act like you're not. Join with computer audio. Are you in? You're probably already in. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, she's already in here. I'm so sorry, Emmy. All right, we're going to get Emmy back in here. She's connecting to audio. Hi, Emmy.
So, sounds like shit got weird while I was out.
Shit does get weird when you're out. Why is this not working? Hold on. You can hear Emmy, though. She is back in spirit.
In spirit. Woo, I'm a ghost. I've become the thing that I fear.
Am I showing up on the right side, Emmy, when you see me? Am I like weird, like my face is right there?
Yeah.
What the hell? I don't know what it's being weird for. Hold on.
I'm back in a spirit of vengeance.
Ooh.
Nice. Unique defender.
There we go. Okay. Hold on.
I love that she's talking out of your face. It's like a ventriloquist dummy.
All right. Hold on. Gonna make Emmy look normal for just a second. Behind the scenes fun stuff. I promise. Hold on. Where are you, Emmy? There you are. Okay.
I'm right here.
All right. Let's get you looking deep.
Oh, I meant to put on, I forgot I had a Deadpool t-shirt and didn't wear it for the Deadpool review. Whoops.
You suck.
I meant to put it on tonight, but alas. Something like, let's talk about it. And he's jumping out of a taco. I don't know. I didn't pick it out.
No, you didn't. That really happened.
No, it was one. It's from, I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to give them any kind of publicity because I had to stop it because their boxes started to suck. Actually, I am. Loot Crate, their value really went downhill and their cost kept going up.
Ooh, you heard it here.
Yeah. But however, Loot Crate, if you would like to send us some free boxes,
if you'd like to sponsor us, Loot Crate, we'll take back everything we just said. Yeah. If you want to sponsor us, Loot Crate, we will take back everything we said about you. So, we think your quality's actually gone up if you sponsor us.
I used to get the Harry Potter box that's along with like the monthly box.
Mm-hmm.
The Harry Potter box came every 3 months. I probably got it for like 2 years. I have so much Harry Potter shit now. It's too much.
You don't know how cool you sound when you say that. Shit, why does it do that? Like, I let go and it's like, nope, no, you didn't. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to lock you down. That sounds weird. Lock you down in the program so I can't move your screen. I know that Emmy just gave me the look like, what the hell are you talking about? Sorry, this is why we do this before we go live, but we tried something new. Hey, that's how you get. Yeah. You try, you fail. And actually, I need to go to our other screen, too, and get you up and running there. So preview for what it's going to happen when we actually go live with the podcast in a couple of minutes. Here you go. Get ready. Yay. And it's still that weird because it's that picture. We will move that, and we will get the zoom right there. And I will see if I can. There we go. Let me unlock you there. It's a starry.
Keith just said something about his mustard Gucci nightshirt.
I need to know more, Keith. What the hell are you talking about?
I wonder if it's a Gucci shirt that is mustard colored, or if there's some kind of weird pun that I am not getting.
That sounds amazing either way.
I think Unique Defender is hitting on you.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Unique Defender.
They said, I volunteer for one of the Brandons.
I don't know what that means.
To lock down, maybe?
Oh. I don't know. What? I'm confused.
How do we have so many Michigan fans?
Michigan Mamba started a riot, I'm pretty sure. I hope you like our Starry Night background, guys. I see so cool. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it. Yes, the awesome and the teacher. Thank you, Jordan. I love the Michigan football team. Went to visit once, but couldn't enter the game. Yeah. Wolverines are a damn good team. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Very cool. Thank you, Vincent.
Okay, but OH.
Oh, get out of here. No.
IO.
You're not going to get that from Michigan fans. And, I don't want to piss them off.
I know.
Right.
But Ann Arbor is still a whore.
Oh, I didn't mean to put that. Sorry. Let me go back to the regular. All right, guys. Are we ready to hit the record button on the podcast and get going with our what if? Actually, let me get Twitter open. Sorry.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Liz Likes Plants.
Lexington.
Go Bucks.
Oh, Spencer, thank you for sending me the Lexington Comic-Con information. Oh, man. I really want to go.
But only a few.
I really.
Somebody said. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just thinking out loud. You go for it.
That we already. Who was it? Read one of the previous comments. Oh no, I missed one.
Oh no, I missed one. I'm gonna have to preface this. Okay, Emmy, when we do read a Twitter comment, though, we want to give it our full undivided attention. Let's make sure we at least do that.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. You don't have to read everything. Hey, Buddha baby.
Gotcha.
Nice
he was not hitting on you.
What if this podcast started? I agree, Brandy. I agree. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how many people were like, can you just start the damn show? They're like, we don't want to hear you. We want to hear your show. We don't. San Diego, which of course in German means a whale's vagina. My son was named after 2 Detroit Red Wing players. Wow. We've got a Michigan. We may, if we ever do cons, we'll probably do like Tennessee, Georgia, and Michigan. We have a lot of Michigan listeners, and we have a lot of California listeners as well, and New York. But I think that's just population. It's just really crazy that Michigan's one of our top.
Jordan, I got you. He said, wave your hand when the sports ball talk is done and the podcast has started. LOL.
All right. I'm going to go grab a drink of whoever sponsors us, whoever decides to sponsor us. I will never reveal who I'm drinking until we are sponsored. So I will be right back.
I'm drinking the tears of Captain America.
I don't like that at all. I will be right back, guys, and then we will start the podcast. We will start in 5 minutes, I promise. If you are here for the podcast, we will start the podcast. I'm excited, looking forward to it, so give me just 5 minutes, guys, and we will get going. Actually, not 5. Don't give me 5 minutes. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds, but we'll get started soon. Emmy, you can take over. I know it's going to be a drag queen show when I come back. Anyway.
Randy said this is almost as bad as Drag Race.
Yes.
Talk about sports talk. Mortiz Bertuzzi. Brandon getting full. Yep. That's awesome. Brandon and I have a friend who named his daughter Arya Brienne and fought tooth and nail. Even though it was in the midst of Game of Thrones, he was like, I didn't name her after Game of Thrones characters. I didn't do that. And it was like, nah, her name is Arya Brienne. That's 2 names. And they spelled it the same way and everything. Oh, how's my day? I have had a day. We've had a lot of absences lately, and so it has been hectic. And yes, Nader and Unique Defender, yes, that is completely true. Keith, I've not seen the game with any game yet either, but I gotta say, I was pretty bummed with the last sachet away. Oh, and did you see Cameron go the crap off on social media? She was upset. Like, and I think just while your children dug butts. Nader, that's a lot of credit. But it was actually dug butts with 2 T's. Yeah. Cameron thought that the narrative of the show was like they brought her back for that specific episode to have her take that person out. And because they're friends, it hit home even more. Because Cameron's actually from Nashville and Eureka's from Johnson City. So like they live in the same state.
I actually trimmed my beard for this episode. Hi, I'm changing the subject.
Is that what you just did?
No. Before we went live, though, I did. Like, I realized I look like an old man when my beard gets long.
Oh, is that because you are an old man?
Shut up.
Okay. Yeah, I read she had an Instagram post and she had a whole big long, it was a little dramatic, I feel like, but at the same time, I mean, I get where she's coming from. I mean, it probably was like because that's kind of what I thought. They were from the same season, weren't they? And they were both runners up to whoever won that season.
This is a riveting conversation. Are we ready to start the podcast?
Nomad Brandon. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm sorry.
I love you, Amy. I'm just messing, but I know some fans want us to get on with the show, so we are going to get on with the show.
Can't please everyone, Brandon. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we really struggled with that. We can't please everybody, so we need to stop. All right, guys, we're about to hit the live button. Let me get some notes going. We will hit the record button, and it'll be a lot of fun. Oh, we got another patron today. That is awesome.
Really?
Yes.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that is really, really wonderful. I can't say enough awesome things. Let's see. Yeah. About to say Garrett. Garrett Williams is our new patron. I will have to give him a shout out as well. Let me see here, and let me go on to my posts. And no, not drafts.
John, it's no, we have not gone back to online learning. So far as I'm aware, red is not a phase that we can go into anymore, which is where like a school or the whole district has to go into virtual learning. So that's not even like a contingency. So it is, I mean, it's not been fantastic.
All right.
And that's all I'll say about that.
That's all we'll say about that.
But yeah. Sorry, no, I will say more.
No, you won't, Emmy. Don't.
I'm just saying that absences, like normal absences, and there's also absences on top of that because of health concerns and not wanting to spread things, and so it's been a rough week, man. But we'll make it. We'll get there.
We ready?
I'm still here.
We ready to rock?
Ready to rock.
All right, guys, this is where I mute Emmy. I apologize, Emmy. This is where, but you get to see what they do. Last night, Clinton literally flashed me. That literally happened. He flashed me during the intro, and I had to look down to keep a straight face and do the intro. So
Helga tried to too, but
yeah, it's part of a time-honored tradition to fuck with Brandon while he does the intro. It's a lovely thing. So we'll hit the record button. So let's flip over to our night sky, guys. You ready? Here we go. welcome. This is not a
I
surprise
expected
anymore.
the Zoom background to change. Damn it.
Yeah, it's not a surprise because I already ruined it because I had to edit Emmy. But hey, welcome to our What If background. We appreciate
I
it.
will not be silenced. You cannot edit me.
Oh, I need to make our
Sorry.
chat box bigger so we can read that. All right, fuck with Brandon. He does the intro while he does the intro. Yes, Jordan, that is a real hashtag that lives every single day. All right, so thank you for this wonderful evening. Really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna mute Emmy now. Emmy, I'm so sorry. Here you
I
go.
look so tired.
You look so tired. Oh, well, when you
I
do
am
that,
so
yes,
tired.
you do. Yeah, I will agree when you do that. All right.
Look at those bags.
you-
Okay, sorry. I didn't put my makeup on. Go.
All right, you're muted. All right, and we're going to hit the record button in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Avengers Podcast, where we assemble weekly to binge the MCU and all things nerd, old and new. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, Twitch and YouTube as well, at Avengers Podcast. That is one word, ladies and gentlemen, ABINGERS, Avengers Podcast. Give us a like, a comment, and let us know what you think of the show. You can also find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever podcasts are available. If you'd like to support the show, you can visit us on patreon.com/Avengers Podcast. We have exclusive content you can't find anywhere else, and we greatly appreciate that support. And if you also want to support the show, consider giving a 5-star rating on your podcast platform of choice. I promise you it goes a long way with us getting eyes and ears on this show, and we greatly appreciate that support. But I'm just one of your hosts, Brandon. I can't do this alone. Emmy, how are you doing?
I'm feeling ravey.
Ravy, yes, because you did a strobe light effect while I was doing the intro.
I really regret not getting the rainbow lights. Instead, I went for the warm, cool, the day, soft lighting, and I should have just gone for full-on rave.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked you went for the soft, the easy, the chill. So, what do you do with those rave lights? Can I ask?
I light the other half of my face because I've got a lamp over here, and so now you can see this side of my face.
Oh,
the
so
horribly
it's-
disfigured side.
So it's like legit proper lighting. Nice.
Yeah. I was gonna get a ring light, which honestly probably would have been easier, but these rope light things,
Ah,
I would touch them and show you, but they are precariously
just don't do it.
on my desk.
So, guys, this is Avengers Assemble. If you have never listened to our podcast before, or you've never listened to Avengers Assemble is when we get live on Twitch and YouTube. We stream live, and we also get to hear from all of our Twitter listeners about what their thoughts are. So, if you have not watched What If Episode 1 and 2, or watched the Eternals trailer, just letting you know, there's going to be spoilers and speculation ahead. This is more of our interactive show, okay? So if you want a deep dive of What If Episode 1 and 2, we have those episodes available. But this is definitely a community podcast, so more interactive. So we hope you enjoy this show, and it should be a lot of fun. And Emmy's already distracted by the chat. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly
Sorry.
we were gonna
Somebody called me brilliant, and so I had to.
Of course.
I could not. Somebody's complimenting me.
So
Thank you, Vader.
we were going to start always recording all podcasts on Twitch, but we stopped because Emmy is in chat mode 24/7.
I'm sorry. I'm good. Let's get to some Twitter comments because I want to hear what people are seeing. I have not been on Twitter, and I've had notifications all day, and I haven't been on Twitter at all.
Okay, well, just letting you know, we did have a couple of patrons that responded to our post as well, so we were going to get to those real quick. Garrett Williams, by the way, brand new patron. Garrett, thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. Was very sad when the episode ended because I knew that was the last thing Chadwick Boseman did. Oh, heartbreaking.
Okay, but we did talk about, because you guys said 4 yesterday. I thought it was 2 or 3. So we're going to hear him again.
But it still doesn't take away from the fact that this is, it is pretty.
It's part of the project. That is his last project. Yes.
Exactly. And it's just really, it's heartbreaking. It really is. So, thank you so much, Garrett. Appreciate your comment. Joe also said, I'm with Clinton. Destiny's Child is greater than Beyonce. Beyonce had a great first album and a few bangers since, but Destiny's Child was more consistently great. But I'm also in the camp that hip hop, for the most part, pretty much fell off a cliff after the mid 2000s. Oh, Joe, with the hard take here on hip hop and Beyonce's career.
Hip hop. Okay. All right. Okay. First of all, problematic. I mean, Beyonce was, Lemonade. I never watched like the actual like music videos, and I've since learned that they've taken them off of HBO.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like that was iconic. I mean, walking down the street in a flowy, beautiful gown, smashing up shit with a baseball bat. Okay. And then second, Surfboard. Hello. Like that is iconic.
Right.
But then hip hop. Okay, so what would we classify? Have you guys heard the new song with Lizzo and Cardi B? Because I've listened to it about 400,000 times, and it's the greatest song I've ever heard in my life.
I promise we talk about Marvel as well. I promise, in case you're listening.
Would we not classify that as hip hop? Or is that something different? I'm really bad at genres.
Good question. I don't know. You know how old I am? I listen to like the Eagles. I don't know. I listen to like punk rock from early 2000s and 70s rock. Like I'm a very generic douche. So I'm the worst to ask about that.
Can you hear that? The pour?
No,
okay.
I can't.
Then I won't mention it again.
Oh, it's all good. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Keith is asking for the name of the Lizzo Cardi B song. It is Rumors.
Rumors. Nice.
Yeah.
Putting on my Spotify playlist tomorrow.
Goddamn.
All right.
So good.
So
good.
We will hear from our Twitter listeners now. I will post on Twitter, hey, Avengers, assemble. If you want to be heard on this show, we reach out to our Twitterverse and we ask for your thoughts. I try to put it up early in the morning so we can hear from all of our listeners wherever they are. I'm talking about you, UK. We love to hear from our United Kingdom listeners as well. So this is Avengers Assemble for What If, episode 1 and 2, and even some cool Eternals talk, I believe. That's why we had to watch the trailer. So, all right. Keith, you shared some videos, man. I am going to get to one of your videos right now. I don't know what order this is in. This is Twitter that told me what order it is. So if it's wrong, I apologize. But here we go. So I'm going to let you hear from Keith right now. He is a wonderful listener of ours. He always sends us a great video clips. If you want to check it out on our Twitter at Avengers Podcast to watch his video, but we will hear from him in audio form right now.
And I love that all it took was that simple flip from Peter Quill to T'Challa to make Thanos and his grand ambition of genocide just a crazy idea talked about at a bar, theorized at a bar, became bar banter that is laughed at. You know, he gardens now. This series is taking the piss out of the MCU before someone else does. And that's what they always say. Before anyone else can make fun of you, make fun of yourself. And as cheesy as the line was to hear Thanos call himself mad, that was both fan service and I'll take it. That was awesome. And the fact that he had a redeeming relationship with Nebula that we've never really seen. We've only ever seen Gamora as the favorite. That was really special. And Nebula being, just as well adjusted as everybody else. No metal arms. She doesn't even have black eyes, which I kind of missed. But at the same time, I assume something went wrong with her eyes when she was, mechanically altered so many times.
Mm.
It was weird to see her blonde. I kind of dug the bald thing. I don't care if that makes me freaky. And seeing Thanos have to fight the Black Order was very cool.
Completely agreed to all those points. And it brought up a point that I was going to try to make last night, and someone rushed me just a little bit and was like, we still have to do. It's like, okay, fine. Like, Boomer Brandon wants to go to bed. Did we feel any sympathy for Thanos? Like when he was like getting his ass beat and
No.
Nebula kind of comes to save the day a little bit.
No, I know it's a different Thanos and it's a different universe per se. I get that, but no, I didn't feel any sympathy. I could watch that guy get punched in the face over and over, like no matter what, because he's still that. I know he's not the same guy, but he's still that. I don't know how to describe it. I was not sympathetic though.
Is it bad that I was? And I caught myself in that scene. I was like, oh no, he's going to die. And then I was like, I don't care. And then it was like, but I do.
Right. And I thought he was going to die. I felt some sympathy there, Keith said. And we see T'Challa save Drax's family, so we didn't see Rocket or Groot. Ooh, good point. Good point. So, yeah, that's... Wait, T'Challa saved Drax's family, but wouldn't Rocket and Groot show up regardless? Rocket and Groot showed up because... Well, Star-Lord was actually trying to sell it to a broker, and then they tried. So, okay, it makes sense why we never saw Rocket and Groot, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because they were bounty hunters.
Right.
Yeah.
And they have no bounty to get since T'Challa is, well, it could have always gone to someone else, though. Thanos got our sympathy when he didn't finish his soup. Thank you, Nader. He didn't have sympathy making Gamora go splat.
Yeah, that's, you know what?
Jordan,
yeah, that's a very good
Jordan.
point. I need to think about that.
Team Jordan here. I'm going to be real with you. Like, and that still makes me cry when I watch that scene in Infinity War. I know Clinton makes that joke all the time, but it still hits me differently.
I don't think I've watched Infinity War since he's made that joke, but I think that I would probably laugh out loud now.
Thanks,
about
Clinton. You
Clinton
ruined
saying yeet.
You ruined it. Here's some more from Keith. We are going to hear some additional thoughts. Here we go. Let me press play now.
There are so many things to talk about. There's so many things that were so right about this iteration, and so many things that made this a special moment to kind of get to say goodbye to Chadwick Boseman's acting in the MCU.
Yes.
You know, showing and featuring all the things that make him great, all the things that we like to attach the character to the man. Just such a likable presence, just such a good guy. Taken too soon, obviously. At the same time, I love that they did not make that. To me, they didn't really seem to go back and rewrite it to make it about the loss that was experienced in real life. And I liked that. It didn't pander to that. It was just a good story. It was just a cool what if.
Well said.
And I loved it. It was so cool. It's going to be hard to top this episode. It was so fun. I see people asking on Twitter, I think it was Burrito who asked why if, and I had to laugh. That was very funny. Why make these? Why make this show? I think the fun of it is the main thing. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah. Other than Peter Quill, we get to see what Drax is up to, and things are way better for Drax. His family is not killed. He's working at a bar. He's enjoying life. Seemingly everything's okay with him, which is great. He's still a dick. But what do you think is going on with Gamora, Rocket, and Groot?
Ooh.
As always, thank you guys for doing the podcast. Thank you guys for doing Avengers Assembled. And I'll see you guys on this plane or the next.
Nice.
Keith, man.
I feel like, okay, so how far reaching do these implications go? So like in my head, because this didn't directly affect Rocket and Groot, they're probably still bounty hunters somewhere. Like that was what their kind of life trajectory was until they met Quill.
All right, so I'll tell you something.
Okay.
Rocket lives in Bob Ross's backyard. He just hangs out there while Bob paints. He's a happy little raccoon. No surgeries on him. He is just eating big and living life. And Groot
got cut down.
No, Groot is a model for Bob Ross. So when he's doing Happy Little Trees, he does a happy little dancing Groot. So both of them are good friends with Bob Ross in my universe. And I will say Gamora is the Mad Titan.
Bob Ross.
Oh, Gamora's Bob Ross. Yes. Gamora is the one painting all that stuff. No, I think Gamora is a sinister, crazy... the fact that she was not with Nebula or Thanos makes me, and I know there's a lot of people speculating this, that she is out of her damn mind and she's going crazy somewhere. So she's plotting something evil, and we might see that later on in this show.
That's kind of odd to think about because she was the one who kind of saw.
She was the conscience
before Gamora or before Nebula did.
Oh yeah, she was definitely the conscience of the group. But this is an alternate universe, and so
Also, Keith, you said that you don't know how any episode is going to top this. Based on the people who saw the first 3, and I said this in the episode last night, but the third one is even better.
Ooh, okay.
I'm excited.
Oh.
Last night was what I wanted. I have a student at school too who I found out last week that he does watch like the MCU shows and is like a huge fan. And so this morning, like as soon as he walked in, I was like, "Hey, so did you watch last night?" And he was like, "Oh, no, I didn't because my dad wasn't home." And I was like, "Oh man, okay." Because I guess I'm assuming it's a thing that him and his dad do together. and so he was like, I was like, "Is it okay if I tell you what I thought?" And he was like, "Yes, no spoilers though." And I was like, "Of course not. I would never." And I was like, "It was so much better than the first one. In my opinion, it was so much better." And he was like, before he left today, he was like, "I'm gonna watch it tonight. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow morning." And I was like, yes, I cannot wait.
Yes.
Cannot wait to see what that child thinks.
Oh man, speaking of, we got more Keith. Keith, here he is with his Howard the Duck thoughts. I'm curious on this one.
I love knowing that Seth Green voiced Howard the Duck in this and that he got to say so many nerdy things in one moment. You take a Louis at the Frost Giants, a Hard Ralph at the Cronins. You're going to see a sign for Elvish literature. Ignore that, total snooze. There's no doubt in my mind that Seth Green had a nerd boner while saying that line in the sound booth. Yep. Did anybody else find T'Challa saying the word dude both alarming and charming? Where did he pick that up from? And I cannot be the only one who perked up when they heard the Wakanda music. I peed a little.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, and he even played it in his video. Yes. Okay, completely agreed on the music. Can we call nerd boners noners now? I know Clinton's not here, and I'm not trying to steal his gig, but I think he would say that. So I have to, in honor of Clinton, you would get a noner. So go duck yourself. Yes. I've seen several dramatic posts about how this one vastly improved the series. I'm like, it's been literally 2 episodes. Calm down, Amanda says. Wow. Yeah, that is definitely true. It's hard to vastly improve something when we've only had such a short time, in my opinion. But
yeah, that's true. That's true. And this episode was exactly what I wanted. Like, this is what I wanted What If to be. Just like crazy, wild, like.
Mm-hmm. Someone did say that, like, I can't remember if it was a listener or if it was you, Emmy, but someone did say that Captain Carter felt like just basically plugging Peggy into Steve's spot, and it felt very like that was me. Just a repeat. Yeah. And this one was a completely different adventure, and I think a lot of fans, including ourselves, really appreciated that more. So, yeah.
Okay, so T'Challa saying dude, that's a very good point, because where would he have picked that up? Oh no, how much younger is Shuri than him? She seems like she would have been on the up and up. She would have said dude before he did. Even if she was like a 2-year-old toddler, she would have been like, dude, you're not cool.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
1988 would have been, I feel like Shuri is way younger than that.
Oh,
like, man. Maybe she would have been a whoopsie baby.
Whoopsie.
Okay, so where else could he have picked it up? Maybe Taserface, or what is
they travel
Raglan.
all around the universe. I would not be opposed, or I would not. I don't know. I could see someone just dude.
But like, what alien? Where would you get dude except for like Earth? I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah,
I like that.
That is a good question. All right, this is Keith with our. I think this is your final video. I'm not sure, Keith. I don't know, so I'm not going to say that. But it's the one. It's the final one that's showing up here at the top.
Unique Defender just said it's not like they were disconnected from the rest of the world in Wakanda. They could watch YouTube as kids, but YouTube didn't exist in 1988. But maybe the word dude did. And
he watched Robin Hood. He watched Robin Hood, so we know he's seen some things. So
yes, historically accurate for Robin Hood.
Yeah,
to say dude.
Yep. Well, no, I'm just saying it's not just Wakandan culture.
He is exposed to some kind of culture.
Yes,
yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll give it a pass.
Thank you. All right, Keith. Here we are, man. He has the greatest Star-Lord mask. Is that the Marvel Legends mask, Keith? Because it looks wonderful. Oh my God, you have a jacket to boot. I haven't watched this yet.
There's no air holes.
I hadn't seen that. That's really good, Keith.
Holy crap, what an awesome episode 2 of What If. All it really took was the idea that Star-Lord is so bad at so many things. He's, never quite good enough. He's kind of a screw-up. He's a womanizer. He's not suave. He's not popular. And he's kind of an idiot. And that's what's lovable about Star-Lord. Don't get me wrong. I really love Star-Lord, still to this day, even though he let Thanos go. But
Same.
the fact that T'Challa is so the opposite. He's good at everything.
Yes.
He's good with everyone. He brings out the best in everyone to the point where people are getting dental care. It's insane to me how much Kraglin's teeth were talked about in this episode. It made me actually go back and look how bad Kraglin's teeth were. And
they're bad.
He even used Star-Lord's gadgets better. The gravity mine, it's like Peter Quill only knew the one setting on it that it could suck things toward it. It's pretty hilarious that he was just better with a simple thing like the gravity mine. The fact that many original voice actors came back for this episode is incredible. To the point where Karina was actually voiced by the same actress as Guardians of the Galaxy. Fantastic. I love that Taserface returned. I love that there was no need for dissension in the ranks of the Ravagers because T'Challa was kind of in charge. He was the soul of the ship.
Well said.
Brilliant. The fact that it's Kevin Bacon versus Robin Hood that's fitting.
That is a very good point. Or Mary Poppins, even. I mean, because she was a good person, I'm assuming.
I just have to say, if you follow Keith on Twitter at Film Critter, that's Critter with a K. Those videos, you don't get to see the videos that I just got to see. The intro is super hilarious. I was legit busting out laughing when he took off the mask. He's like, there's no air holes. That was really funny. He also provides video clips and images of what he's talking about with Kraglin's teeth. Really just well-produced videos. And also, he might be starting a show up himself soon. So follow him on Twitter, Film Critter with a K. Absolutely wonderful stuff, Keith. I just wanted to plug you, man, because you put so much detail and thought into your videos, and it's just really, really great stuff, and it made me legit bust out laughing. So thank you for sharing, and really, really good stuff. Sorry, just had to have a plugging Keith moment.
I've heard it might be he's starting a show or 10
or 15. 15.
Yeah.
We both said 15. That was kind of weird.
I said 17. That's my go-to number.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I thought you said 15. Never mind that.
I said 15. Yay. Yeah, that's so weird. We're like twinsies.
God, I hate you so much.
The gravity mine, you did it didn't hit me until you said that, because I noticed that it was different in the episode, but I wasn't sure why it was different. But duh. Yeah, obviously Star-Lord just didn't know the other settings. That's clever. I really like those little details that you guys pick up on.
Oh, I agree.
Appreciate it.
Good stuff.
And the teeth, I didn't notice Kraglin's teeth. I noticed Yondu's.
I know they talked about Yondu's teeth. I thought. I'm sure they talked about Kraglin's, but I thought they had a Yondu teeth joke as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you would have lost most of your teeth or something to Yondu.
Ben on our YouTube just said Captain Britain forever. Hi, Ben.
Oh, hi, Ben.
You are awesome, sir. Good to hear from you, man. Awesome. That is Emmy's British alter ego. If you do not know, he is in the chat right now on YouTube. Awesome stuff. Good stuff, Keith. Thank you so much for sending us those videos. And if you want to send us a video as well, we would love to. You will only be featured in the audio version. I apologize, but you'll still be heard. We love listening to you guys, so keep those videos coming, Keith. And anyone else that wants to do that as well, you are more than welcome to. This is MJ. She said, I'm liking it. I think so far it's not my favorite Marvel show, but it also has such a different feel it's hard to compare. I loved Captain Carter because parts of it reminded me of Agent Carter, which has been such an amazing show, and I loved everything about the T'Challa episode. Also, this isn't about What If, but can we just talk about the Eternals trailer? That got me so hyped. MJ, thank you so much. And she posts a Wanda gif that is awesome as well. And she also says, because it was so funny and intriguing. Oh, sorry. I think I read those out of order. Twitter, get your stuff right. I'll read that second part in just a second. Eternals. MJ, we watched it right before we went live on our stream. And I got to say, this might be the most beautiful... I don't know. It's hard to say most beautiful because Guardians of the Galaxy will always just be so far up there. But visually speaking, this is gorgeous. And I think this almost gave me, I don't want to say it because I don't want to overhype it. Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite movies of all time, but it just gives me Big Earth feel. This feels like this could be, I don't know. I don't know. This feels like this could be epic is all I'm going to say. I am a little too hyped for it because my expectations grow every time I see another clip from this movie. All I will say is Eternals cannot wait. And yes, I am hyped for sure.
I don't think I have the attention span for it because I watched it right before we got on here too. And I just kept shouting out, is that the Flash? Is that Bucky? Is that Selma Hayek?
I was like, no, that's not. Yes, that is. No, it's not. That's literally what our conversation was.
Is that Cyclops?
No, it's not.
I don't have the attention span. It was a really pretty trailer, but it didn't, my brain was not sucked into it. Probably because I just have no idea what is coming, so I don't know what to look for.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Galactus though?
Was that Galactus? No.
Yeah, the guy with the 6 eyes, the little 6 dots on his face.
Oh, I'm not sure.
The big guy.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just don't know. I don't think it is Galactus, honestly.
Vidava says no.
Okay. Thanks, Spencer. Appreciate you, man. It is not Galactus. I was like, I don't think that is. But either way, I watched it like 8 times. Vincent, I agree, man. Great trailer. And she also said this, but Twitter posts things in weird order. MJ, I'm sorry. She's talking about What If. She goes, because it was so funny and intriguing, especially with Thanos, which I was totally not expecting. I think I might have already said this, but the way they move reminds me of Lego Wii games. And that's one of the best parts. Laughing emoji. I've never played the Lego Wii games, but that is awesome. Are they great? Oh,
you are missing out.
This is weird. Emmy playing a video game that I have not played. I'm actually stunned right now.
When I was in college, I was obsessed with 2 games on the Wii. It was Twilight Princess, the Zelda game, and Lego Batman. And I was using someone else's Wii, and they moved out of my friend's apartment, and I didn't get to finish either of them. And I was so upset. I have both of them now, and I have since finished them. I also have all of the Lego Harry Potters, the Lego Indiana Jones. I haven't played those. I played all of the Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. That was pretty cool. The Lego games are fun because you get to smash shit, but like there's no blood. Like you're like just banging on stuff, and it just turns into Lego pieces. It's great. I love them.
Sounds wonderful. Really does. Like, yeah, I just can't wait to watch or play. Excuse me. Winter Soldier says, "Love this episode. Who would have thought Disney would get political?" LOL. That's a reference to our podcast last night. The Collector was giving me some fine body. He is not so Gambit or Bucky, but not a bad-looking cartoon character. Oh, I wish Clinton was here. Oh, Clinton would be able to really make that special. Emmy, what was your thoughts on Collector?
You'd have to paper bag that. That's a Nick Cage Ghost Riders 1. That's that kind of deal. You'd have to paper bag that. That face is not.
Oh no!
And honestly, the body looks like it would be like hugging cement.
Oh, so Emmy likes dad bods, confirmed.
Yeah. Maybe not dad bods, but like I don't know.
But not chiseled on a stone bods.
Yeah, no, it looks like I would be sleeping next to a brick of concrete.
All right. Sounds good.
Might be fun for a night though.
All right. Thank you, Winter Soldier, for reaching out. Thank you, MJ.
With the paper bag.
Thank you, MJ, for reaching out as well. Good stuff. Hey, Keith, you're back, man. I'm going to play Keith. This is my man, the Collector. Perfect segue. This is him talking about the Collector.
What did you guys think of the Collector? Oh my God. I loved that they made the Collector like a formidable. Supposedly, the Collector being like an actual force to be reckoned with was awesome. He had a bunch of gadgets from all over the land. I loved it. I did not know that it was called the Necro Sword that Hela wore on her head. The crown that controlled the swords that she was incredibly overpowered with, if I do say so. The Collector is left so unchecked and untamed. He grows to the point where he has the Black Order working for him. He's so evil in this that he has chopped off the arm of Korg. You can't get more evil than that. And I kind of respect it.
Love it. Love it. The Collector, man, he took the place of Thanos. Like, he was the big bad. He was the guy, and I respect Marvel for going with it. And definitely a different spin than the guy we saw, because all we saw was just a brief look at Guardians and then Thanos just kicking his ass in Infinity War. That was about it. So I like this take. I like this unique look at the Collector as well.
I thought it was interesting too that they brought up the power vacuum. Like, it's like there always has to be a big bad. Like, there's always got to be a villain. There's always got to be somebody who has nefarious intent.
Mm-hmm. Like, if it's not me, someone's gonna take the place of what role I would have served. Right.
Yeah. And it's kind of like the villain, what is it? The demons,
Yeah.
Is that it? The evil, whatever.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
But like, yeah, it's like, it was odd because you hadn't seen him in that role before. I mean, like, not like he wasn't like a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
Not like he was a good dude in Infinity War.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree.
Or Guardians. But
I don't think, I always wanted to see more of the Collector, because obviously he assembled all this stuff and people are tortured, and especially how he treated Catalina, or I can't remember. I think Karina. I'm sorry. Like, how he treated her, like, your people do have elbows, yes, like, use them. And he he's a pretty big piece of shit. And I wanted to see more of his conquest on how he obtained all that stuff, and then what would happen if he was challenged. It just basically was like explosion done, which was kind of cool and kind of nice. I just always thought there was going to be more to him, and it never really surfaced. Not at least in the MCU that we know of, or the universe we know of, I should say. So,
I'm sorry, we've got a boink, bond, and butcher.
Oh, anytime someone says boink, bond, and butcher, we have to go for it. What do we got?
I don't know that I want to play this one.
No, Emmy, you're the one that brought it up.
I know I did, and now I'm having regrets. Okay,
regrets.
So Collector, the Collector, Ghost Rider, and T'Challa as Star-Lord.
Ooh, Ghost. Okay, Bond, Star-Lord, T'Challa all day. I would marry that dude in a heartbeat. He seems like just such a any problem or circumstance you come across, that guy is going to be there by your side, and he's going to have a level head. Boink, Collector, just because I just want to say
that you're part of his collection.
Yeah. Oh no, you were ready for that.
It wasn't. I was just on the tip of the old noggin.
Goes, all right, you're part of my collection now. I don't know why he has that voice. But I will say Butcher, Ghost Rider all damn day, because only Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider. Only Nicolas Cage. Let me preface that. He would go, "Why are you gonna butcher me? What's going on? I'm Johnny Blaze," and I would just seriously just done, just blah right there. So anyway, that's mine. Emmy, I would be shocked if yours is any different.
Shock away. I'm gonna take the non-shocking bit out of the equation. Butcher, Ghost Rider 4 or 5 times.
No way.
Yeah.
No, I'm shocked about the other ones now. No way. You're not going to bond with T'Challa Star-Lord?
No, I'm going to boink that.
Oh, you shallow son of a biscuit.
I'm sorry. I'm boinking that. And I will bond with the Collector because I like stuff. And like, maybe, you know what? Most marriages are loveless anyway.
Oh.
At least I've got a passionate sex life with T'Challa on the side.
I'm getting married in 3 months. Yay. It's going to be terrible. All right. No, I was laughing. Trust me. That's great. Good stuff, guys. We heard from Straight Out of Marvel Podcast. I love listening and hearing from other podcasts. Straight Out of Marvel Podcast. Great to hear from you, man. Love how this episode felt like a completely different universe. First, I thought it would be T'Challa acting like Star-Lord. Instead, it was T'Challa being himself. Even though everything seemed great, the end proved that Quill is still needed as Star-Lord. Also, enjoyed Chadwick Boseman as a voice actor. I feel his performance reflected in the role as T'Challa. In any universe, Chadwick can play any role. Rest in peace. Wow. Well said there. Well said.
And that's a really good point, that T'Challa was just being himself, and that he wasn't the Star-Lord Peter Quill bumbling idiot. And that's what I think made this episode so good for me, was that they like used that as the catalyst for all of these changes.
Right.
I also listen to a rival podcast. I'm sorry. But they get early access and I want to know why.
Yeah.
So like they saw Shang-Chi on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure, which really, I mean, like, Kevin Feige, why not us?
If you allegedly love us, we need you to show it. Allegedly.
Yeah. Poor K, not us. Because Kevin Feige's Spanish. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that made no sense. I was like,
allegedly. I'm sorry. I don't know. The word why, I'm always just like, ¿por qué?
Okay. I mean, anyway, what were you thinking? What were you saying?
They made a point that just because you are an actor doesn't necessarily mean that you're a good voice actor.
That's a good
point.
point.
I feel like we've gotten very lucky with a lot of the MCU actors that either they did some sort of like really quick training to make sure that they could at least nail the few lines that they had, or they're just that naturally talented.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't tell you enough how much I love Twitter, by the way. Just because it just reopened when I went to it. So anyway, but we can start right back where we left off because Twitter.
We're gonna listen to the Keith videos 4 more times.
No, I always love when I read your post. I love it, so I have a bookmark just for the record. The boss, I love the boss. He's a really funny guy. Absolutely amazing. The story they told in that short space of time. Wow, totally blown away from this episode. I could watch What If episodes forever because the possibilities are so infinite. Great animation, great storytelling, and Chadwick crying emojis. Hashtag Wakanda forever. I love that.
Listening.
I love that, boss. I really love that. Thank you so much for that comment. And I really believe infinite is the key word there. There's so many vast universes and great stories they can tell, and they're doing it. Even if it's in animated form, it's really, really exciting. So very well said, sir.
I think this is a perfect place to put it too, because it is like we just opened the multiverse and they're like, y'all need to open your minds because we're about to blow them. Like, we are about to absolutely
we're about to blow
your mind.
Hashtag Marvel.
Yeah. And the fact that you guys brought up last night that this could all be part of the same universe is mind-boggling to me. And I guess I'll have to see next episode, like, what if the Avengers were zombies? If that's the next episode, like, how that would even tie in to the rest of everything, like the rest of that universe or that. But like, the more you think about it, yes, we didn't see Gamora. You guys have brought that up. So yeah, maybe she is becoming a mad Titan type person. So, but then where in the world do zombies fit into that?
Oh man. Emmy, you got me pumped just thinking about all those possibilities. Sorry. I don't know, but I can't wait to watch. All right. So, Rob said, how did T'Challa acquire the name Star-Lord when it was Peter's mom who gave Quill that nickname? Ooh, Rob, I kind of had this same thought, and I think it quickly left me. Oh, Emmy, do you have an answer? You have a...
No, I don't. I just didn't even think about it until just now.
I personally don't know if there is one. The way I wrap my head around it is, you know, it's a different universe, different things can happen, but that just is too on the nose. How is he not only abducted, but he also has the same exact nickname with no premise of his mother attached to him? I don't know. I really feel like you found something there, but Emmy is ready to solve it. I can see her face. Sorry, Emmy.
I'm sleuthing. So I wonder if Yondu got like a file from Ego that was like, go pick this kid up, aliases, Star-Lord, gender, male. I don't know. What other things do you put on forms like that? Here's a picture of him. His name is Peter Quill.
Oh.
Go get him. And his mom calls him Star-Lord. I'm so tired.
All right. Rob, the answer is there's no answer, but damn, that's a really good comment.
But it could have been in the file.
Oh, Keith responded, "Ooh, Rob poking holes all day. I like that in order to explain away that plot hole, Marvel would have to just admit that it's not the original of a name and that anyone can lord a star." I agree. I agree, Keith.
Lil Uzi Vert's trying to buy a planet.
No, I don't even know what that means, and I'm not even going to delve into it, Emmy. I'm not going to do it. No.
It fits with the MCU because that's also the crazy asshole that put that huge diamond in his head like Vision.
I'm not doing it, Emmy. I don't know who that is. I don't know what you're talking about, and we're going to move on. Just saying. Emmy, don't. I see you trying to explain.
I'm young. I'm young. I know who Lil Uzi Vert is.
I'm old. Chaotic Queen. I really like it. The second episode was superb. I like how they really changed it up with how the entire story would be different if someone else was Star-Lord. But one thing that ran through my mind was, where's Gamora in this story? Like, what happened to her? Yeah. So
who is Gamora?
Why is Gamora? Yeah, that's original content. Only the Avengers made up. No one else. So that's an original joke. You're welcome, everybody. No, I think we're going to see Gamora. I think we've already alluded to it earlier in this show, but I think Gamora's going to come out to not be so nice and friendly, and I'm excited to see where she shows up and how she shows up and what she does.
Why she shows up.
Yes! Oh, it works. It did work. I love it. So I'm excited. So.
Yeah, I am wondering where she's going to be. I love Gamora. It really makes me sad that she was yeeted.
I will say, well, she's still around after Endgame. I know it's not
but that's a different one.
I know. I will say my favorite actors in Infinity War, Josh Brolin and Zoe Saldana. Those two, I change my opinion all the time. They stole the movie for me. They were wonderful. So Gamora, one of my absolute favorites. Infinity War. That's still every scene with her. I'm glued to the TV screen. So, what if Gamora?
What if Gamora?
Nader, nice. All right, so we get Jordan. Great to hear from you, man. I loved it. Loved the sweet message regarding Chadwick at the end. With this episode being this funny, heartwarming, and cinematic, I'm excited to see how much bigger the future episodes get. Also, the Collector may be bad, but he's still my Valentine. LOL. That's awesome. He even shared a picture of us, so I didn't know we would be discussing the new Eternals trailer. Just heard Brandon mention it in the live stream. See below my thoughts on that. He said, I feel like the first trailer wasn't that good, but this one kicked it out of the park. The visuals look so epic. The Eternals definitely look like angels, and the Celestials are their creator, kind of like their god. Excited for this movie. The cosmic magnitude is so impressive. And he shared an amazing gif of Angelina Jolie kicking ass in the trailer, and he said that gif is one of my favorite scenes. Jordan, God, I just... Do you want to be on the podcast? Because like that was just so beautifully said, and I completely agree with everything you're saying, dude. Everything.
I think I like maybe it's just because I'm tired and I'm in school now, but I think I like the last trailer that they released like 2 months ago. I think I liked it a little bit better.
I like this one. I like this one a lot more. This new trailer, but it's also, I've got that new, let me sit with it, but the visuals alone make me really, really love this trailer a lot more. I will say.
All right, I'll have to watch it again whenever I'm not exhausted from.
Yeah, because you were like, "Is that the Flash?" That's what you said during the trailer. So I don't know if I trust your opinion.
You can focus on it. I also put it at time and a half because I was like, I don't want to stay here for that long.
Really? Oh my God.
Okay. Also, you guys are thirsty after the Collector. Can I call dibs on Kumail Nanjiani? Oh.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow. We had to hear that.
Yeah.
That happened.
He was beautiful. He was beautiful before he was in Marvel shape.
Okay.
He's still beautiful.
Fair point.
I like Kumail.
Fair point. Oh, man, I could look at us on Jordan's TV all day. That is the creepiest thing I've ever said. But Jordan always sends us a cool picture of us on his TV, and I'm like, man, we look awesome. Just because his setup, he has these hue lights, and I'm just jealous. It looks wonderful, Jordan. So we heard from A Mandalorian, which is still one of my absolute favorite names on Twitter, A Mandalorian. Really enjoying it. I think, as most agree, the animation is gorgeous. It's unexpectedly funny, and this T'Challa episode was wild and so fun. I also felt several quotes could almost reference tribute to Chadwick, intentional or not, and a crying emoji. May not be able to join tonight, but have fun. I think I saw you in the chat earlier, Amanda, and thank you for joining us. And I agree. I think we even alluded that with our review last night when we did the episode 2 review, is like some things felt like a real tribute to Chadwick as well as T'Challa. But they didn't do it. Clinton said this, and I think he was spot on. They didn't do it in such a like obvious, and Keith also said this. They didn't do it in such an obvious like, hey, Chadwick, here's our guy, R.I.P. It was like this beautiful, original, fun story, but they interwove the love and the memory of that man, and it doesn't feel pandering. It just feels genuine and beautiful, and I love that about this episode, and I love that what Marvel Studios created, because Chadwick deserves nothing less.
Yeah, completely agreed to everything that was said, because I agree.
Yeah. Hey, appreciate it.
You guys are right.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, Amanda Lorian, thank you so much for reaching out. We got Smash Trivia John with a video here, so we're going to hear from Smash Trivia John here. John, love hearing from you. Let's hear what he's got.
Hey guys, here's my thoughts on What If Episode 2. I love this episode so much. While I wish he was still with us, I'm very happy that this was Chadwick's final appearance, as I feel like Chadwick got to be a very laid-back T'Challa that you can have a lot of fun with.
Yes.
I love that it showed how T'Challa, really, Chadwick brought the good out of everyone. I think it was interesting that instead of having this take place in 2014, like Guardians of the Galaxy, it took place in 2008. I believe it is multiple universes, not the one timeline theory that you guys mentioned in the podcast for the series, because there is a promo that calls the sort of Avengers-esque team that they make the Guardians of the Multiverse.
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited for next week, as that will be set in Fury's big week with a murder mystery where Avengers are being killed.
Oh, I did not know that.
One of the people who worked on the episode said that they would love to make a Howard the Duck MCU movie, and I gotta say, I'd love that, as Seth Green is so good in the
Yes.
role. Dave Bautista actually posted on Twitter that sadly, he was never asked to reprise his role as Drax in it.
Oh.
That's why there's a different actor playing him.
Ooh, some shade.
And for our trivia question, which famous superhero is Black Panther married to in the comics? The answer was Storm.
No.
Oh, I didn't pause it. I'm sorry. I was thinking. I knew
I think
that.
It's Scorn.
I
think it's Scorn.
It's Storm. Are you joking? Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Are you kidding me? It is. I knew this, by the way, John, but the fact that she got it wrong, even hearing the answer, Scorn.
I am my kids.
No, are you kidding me? The superhero Scorn?
I don't know.
Right.
There's a lot of them.
John,
Polka Dot Man was a thing, and I didn't know.
Chill Thanos, Blonde Nebula, and Good Guy Yondu.
Wait, what was it? Good Guy Yondu, Nebula. What was the first one?
I didn't hear because I was yelling Scorn.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
And for our BBG, we have Chill Thanos, Blonde Nebula, and Good Guy Yondu.
Oh, this is
Rest in peace, Chadwick. Thank you guys for listening to me.
John, thank you so much for posting that video, man. Great stuff. Good thoughts, too. The fact that she said Scorn, and I have that forever in podcast lore, I'm so happy. Scorn! It's Scorn! What are you talking about? Anyway.
It's not so much that I'm dumb, it's just that I can't hear.
but you, okay. I sorry. Anyway.
What was the last? It was Chill Thanos.
John, I absolutely love your videos. I'm sorry I didn't pause there. I am so annoyed because I would have gotten Storm. I think it's Scorn or Storm. I'm not sure, but it's one of those two, but I would have gotten it, I think. So, all right. So, Scorn, isn't that a heavy rock band from the 90s? Yes, it is, Nader. Oh, okay. So, you go first. I went Boink, Bot, and Butcher. I went first last time, so you get to go first, Amy.
Was it Chill Thanos, Nebula, and what was the third one?
Yondu.
Ooh. All right. Boink, Nebula.
Okay.
Bondu.
Ah, I see what you did there. I like that. Okay.
And Butch Thanos.
You tried too hard.
Butcher Thanos.
You tried too hard on that last one. You had such a moment and you came down. Okay.
Scorn.
I would boink Scorn, Bond, Storm, and I'm joking. I will this one's good. I would boink Blonde Nebula. Ooh, God, I'd have to, I guess. God, I don't want to be with either one. This is tough. I guess I would bond over, or son of a gun, I'd bond with Chill Thanos. I think the conversations would be a lot more interesting with Chill Thanos and Butcher Yondu. Can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah. Scorn confirmed. Hashtag. Oh, man. All right. So we are going to keep going. Thank you, John. Appreciate that video, man. Keep them coming.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
It just got lit.
All right. Amy is messing with her lights.
Whoa.
All right. Anyway, Robert. Hey, Robert Miller says, seeing lots of parallels between The Watcher and the Eternals, especially after today's trailer. Ooh, I would agree with you, Robert. And I think Marvel is known to do this and kind of supplement. And I don't know. I'm really, really excited, especially after that We Can't Interfere, so I'm really, really excited. Yeah. I'm really excited about this Eternals movie. I don't know. I can't say it enough. Like, I don't know much, and I'm excited about that. I don't know much, but I know I'm excited about the Eternals trailer. That was
is that Scorn?
That was Smokey Robinson, actually, I believe. But you can, if you know some Smokey Robinson, hit me up. You and I are besties. Maybe I do know more than just 70s rock. All right, Robert Miller, I'm excited. Can't wait. It's going to be a great, great movie. I just know that much. Vincent Moore, hey, and he's in the chat on YouTube, and I see him. Yondo or Savant. Sorry. Vincent Moore, he also comments, I love the first episode seeing Peggy become Captain Carter, but I wonder who will be Winter Soldier in this universe. The second episode raised the level of the series a little bit more. It was it was excellent seeing T'Challa being Star-Lord. I know we've talked about it a little bit, Vincent, but I completely agree with you. I think just because, and I know people are probably tired of hearing it, but I really believe this was a unique story. This was not just the same thing with a different character interjected in. I see why they started with Captain Carter. I really do. It was still a fun story, but I think if Captain Carter was episode 2 and Star-Lord was episode 1, I would have a vastly different opinion on episode 2.
Sorry.
I'm trying to make a podcast, Emmy. I'm trying.
My lights fell down.
I hate you so much, Vincent.
And they scared me because I was writing. What was the point I was going to write down before I got scared?
Next week, we are getting Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Vincent said in the chat, okay, Vincent, if it doesn't happen, man, I'm tweeting you personally and blaming you.
Oh God, that person. Okay. Okay, so we've given a lot of praise to T'Challa being Star-Lord, right?
Yes.
But is that praise overshadowing the fact that now Peter Quill at the end of this episode was taken by Ego, and they, like the Watcher says, they're all doomed. So like we're kind of saying like, oh, isn't this a better universe? Like half the planet didn't die, or the universe, sorry, not just the planet, half the universe didn't die, and like Thanos is a good guy now, or like semi-good. But like if it all ends in total annihilation, is it that much better?
We don't know. We don't know. I would say yes, if it totally ends in annihilation, yeah, it's not that much better, but we don't. We only have the snapshot we have right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I also wanted to clarify the Savant or Yondu.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first comment.
Well, no, that was in the chat. Sorry.
Oh, Savant, are you on to?
Yeah.
Which would you rather, Boink?
Oh.
I'm assuming was the question.
Was that the question? I don't know. I'm going to think about it for
a
second. I'm going to think about it for a second. I don't know.
I would rather not.
Yeah, same.
Thank you. I'm good.
Pass, I guess. Is the
I'd
answer
rather
there.
never again.
Jared said, absolutely loved episode 2. Agreed, Jared. Great hearing from you, man. Haley Fox said, while I liked the first episode with Captain Carter, I thought that her storyline followed Steve's storyline a little too much. Exactly what we just said. And I agree with Clinton. They brought up dancing a little too much. I did love seeing Peggy get to be the badass she is, though. Completely agreed on all counts, Haley. I really love the second episode and how different T'Challa's Star-Lord was from Peter Quill's Star-Lord. I love that even in a different setting, T'Challa is still the caring and good-hearted person, and it was bittersweet hearing Chadwick's voice. Even though he'll still be in a few more episodes, this really felt like a great final performance, and that it truly honored both the character and Chadwick. Well said, Haley. Well said.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
And I guess I've kind of really thought about like the fact that Chadwick's not going to be in the MCU anymore, and not really given a lot of thought to the fact that we're also saying goodbye to T'Challa as a character as well.
Cha-Cha.
Good old Cha-Cha.
I love Cha-Cha. That is such a cute nickname. Yeah, and really, really well said, Haley. Echoing a lot of our same sentiments, and could not agree more with you. Garrett Williams, our newest patron, said, please talk a little about the new Eternals trailer. This movie is going to be amazing. A lot of people love that comment, and a Mandalorian responded, here I was thinking I'd be waiting till 9 a.m., but it looks like they dropped it in the middle of the night, East Coast, USA time. It looks so good. Can we talk about something also? The score?
Scorn.
No. God, why did I do it? Why? I pitched it underhanded to you. I really did. I know the story looks amazing. The visuals look amazing, but the sound coming from those speakers that I was listening to, like, I'm really excited. I know that's really kind of weird, but like the score, the music, the build, it feels epic. It feels like we are going to go on an amazing journey, and I hope this is the start of something really special. I think Guardians was the start of like phase 2 kicking off into another level for Marvel Studios. I have loved everything Marvel Studios has put out in phase 4 so far, but I really hope Eternals just kicks it up another gear, and I'm excited. I really am. Yes, I want to save the trailer track just to replay it. I agree, Jordan. I agree completely. I don't know. I loved it.
I'm going to say that the last trailer had a better score because it started off with like a song somebody was singing.
There's no pleasing you. There's no matter what. It's always the first trailer was better. It's okay. Vidava said Chadwick put his soul into T'Challa. Into T'Challa is really hard to say. I'm so sorry. Chadwick put his soul into T'Challa.
Because I want to say now that we know him as Cha-Cha, I want to call him T'Challa.
I want to say in T'Challa. I don't want to say into T'Challa, but Vidava, good stuff. Nader said, you need a Scorn clip on repeat and remind Brandon every time possible. No, we don't. We don't need that, Nader. Not at all. That was me. Look at my other comment earlier. Don't worry, Garrett. We will get to all your comments. I promise you. We go by the Twitter. Actually, I don't know if I see another one, Garrett. What was your comment, Garrett? I see you in the chat, man. I want to make sure we get to that comment as well, if you don't mind. I'm not seeing another one on our Twitter.
While you're waiting for it, Jordan just said, LOL, Emmy woke up and chose indifference. I did.
Sometimes it happens, guys.
It's because I'm trying to have just very even expectations. I'm trying not to expect too much from the Eternals.
I respect it.
I don't know what is supposed to happen in the Eternals. And so I'm just kind of like, that looks like some cool shit, but like, give me the movie, man.
I love Brandy. She's like, sounds like the previous trailer pleased Emmy. Brandy, I completely agree.
It was because there was more Kumail in it.
We finally got it confirmed.
I think that's exactly what it was, honestly. Kumail was only in like 30 seconds of this one. Not even 30 seconds. He was in like, I guess,
Wow. Another queef. I got it. So we got
Excuse me.
No, don't say that. Fernando, good to hear from you, man. This is hands down my favorite episode so far. Hearing Chadwick's voice was really special and just made me miss him more. Seeing Thanos being a super nice guy was super weird and hilarious. Nebula was also very cool and really, really hot. I'm wondering what's going to happen with Peter Quill. Will he die or will he become a villain with his dad? Oh, and Keith responded to him. No one who mops floors for minimum wage at a fast food job would turn down the chance to be an intergalactic villainous demigod. It's science. Say goodbye to bit of both. Say hello to this parfait is gonna have nuts in it. Oh, Keith, you're wonderful. That is
I mean, that is a good point.
It is. It
if
really,
you've worked any kind of job where you have to face the public, I mean, I can see the villain.
Yeah.
The villain tendencies.
That is awesome.
Like maybe, you know what? Maybe Captain Genocide doesn't have such a terrible idea.
Maybe he doesn't. This, oh my gosh, that is our comments. Let me make sure no one, yeah, I don't know what this means. Oh, this is Keith sharing a clip. Keith, thank you so much for creating these clips on Twitch. I will watch them after we go live and I'll bust out laughing on what we've said. So I just appreciate that, man. But yeah, I do believe he is not going to die. It looks like he's a pawn in the game, and especially if he has that same power that Ego possesses, what's the point of him dying? You know, so he's going to be either used, which I don't think. I think that's too easy because we saw that in Guardians 2 where he was almost kind of a vessel. I think we're going to see full-on bad Star-Lord, and that's exciting to me. I don't want to see good guy Star-Lord. I want to see, and I guess he wouldn't be Star-Lord. I want to see bad guy Peter Quill. I think that would be really, really cool. So
so what would you call him? Would you call him Id?
Id?
Because Ego and Id. Okay.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Freudian.
Just breathe it. I would call him Sun God instead of Star-Lord. That really sucked. I don't know what I would say. That sucked so bad. It sounded so good in my head, and then as soon as I said it, I'm like, I hate myself. I'm going to
call him Celestial Lady.
Celestial Lady. So an X-Men character. Oh man, yeah. I don't know what I would call him. I would call him
a douche.
Lord of the Queefs. That's what I would call him.
Lord of the Queefs.
Lord of the Queefs. He would just walk around and go, and like everyone would be like, "Oh no, it's Lord of the Queefs." Yeah. So
Jordan has a great point. Moon Knight.
You really
instead of Star-Lord.
Moon Knight. I like that, Jordan. I'd call him Darth Vader. Ooh, that sounds good. Wait, how did T'Challa get the name Star-Lord? That's what Peter's mother called him. Garrett, we talked about it earlier, man. I think Garrett came in a little bit in the middle of our show. We do cover that. Rob, one of our listeners, asks us, and yeah, it doesn't make sense. Rob and Garrett found the hole in Marvel Studios.
No, I patched it pretty well, I think.
No, you didn't. You did.
No, I didn't. I'm too tired for that shit. I do have to shout out because I was sharing it with Brandon and Clinton last night that we had like a little meeting the other night, and I was like, here are some great ideas that I have, and they were like, those are all garbage. And
no, we didn't. They were half garbage and half great.
I don't even think it was half.
It was like 3 or 4 that were great. And one, we were like, try it out with the listeners and let's see how it goes. And I think that's what you're about to segue to.
I am 100%. So I sent out a Google form on my Twitter, and I thank you for I got 14 responses, and I appreciate that. And I was just asking, would you fill out a form like this in the future? And their options were yes, and hell yes, and Emmy is brilliant, no, and hell no, and Emmy is still brilliant, just not about this. And we got 100% yes and hell yes, and Emmy is brilliant. So
that's not 100%. There's not. That's not. Well, that's 100% together. Can you break it down by
together?
Can you break it down by percentage? How many said you were brilliant? I'm just kidding. 50%. I agree. 50. I think she's half brilliant too, guys.
Yeah.
So this was a really great.
Wait, no, I'm not done because I also asked for questions, comments, snide remarks, and love for Iron Man 2 ? And a little smiley face. And here's what I got back. So I love Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 is the best. Love the podcast. Keep up the good work. Hashtag, if you make your fans fill out a Google form to prove your friends are wrong, you might be a bad guy.
You might be a bad guy. Who said that? Was that Nader?
It was a hashtag, so I'm assuming Nader.
Nader. I love it. Well, they say you gathered the data, so you don't have who said it because that's.
I can figure it out. Hold on. Just give me a second.
Whoever said that was awesome.
Yeah. Somebody said that Iron Man 2 is the best film with Iron Man 2 in the title. Iron Man 2 is awesome. Clinton and Brandon are not dummy-dums. That was the title of the form.
Thank you.
This is a scientifically proven fact by them not liking Iron Man 2. If one does like Iron Man 2, it is most likely due to an iron deficiency where a loss of orientation causes bad opinions. Call a doctor if these opinions persist. I'm going to call it right now. That is either Fernando or Joey.
I love that we know our listeners so well. We're like, I think it's this one.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Iron Man 2 is supreme comedy and action. Also, y'all are amazing. If someone says they don't like Iron Man 2, they're either in denial or have a bad sense of judgment. And I think this is kind of cool. Maybe not everyone will fill it out, but you do have fans that edit videos for your podcast once a week.
Yes,
so I feel like a
Keith.
lot of us are dedicated enough.
Yes, Keith. Yes. I know that's Keith.
And then someone said Iron Man 2 sucked. Yes, Brandon and Clinton could be the new faces of Dumb and Dumber. And somebody said Squirt. I said it fast enough. Okay.
Garrett, we did read new patrons, my friend. You will hear that earlier. We are going to post the audio version of this podcast, so you will hear that as well, Garrett. So for sure, man, and really appreciate that support, man. Really, thank you. Thank you. It wasn't me. What should I edit? LOL. Yeah. So, guys, thank you for proving us wrong. I guess we'll do Google Forms now. I guess we're going to do, instead of just regular, Emmy, you win. You win.
Yeah. I was right. You were wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Neener, neener, boo boo. I'm better than you. Stick your head in doo doo.
Emmy, I just want to say I was wrong and you're right. Thank you for sharing. Guys.
Where's the doo doo?
And I will stick my head in doo-doo at the earliest moment I can. Guys, thank you so much. I'm proud to say I was the one who said squirt. Love you, John. Thank you so much for...
Fernando is denying that it was him that said that it's an iron deficiency that causes a like of Iron Man 2. So, hi, Joey. I see you.
Thank you so much for listening to our What If breakdown, where we get to hear from our listeners and Eternals. We just talk about anything our listeners want to talk about. We're going to start this back up on Thursdays again. Thank you so much. If you left a Twitter comment, if you joined us live on Twitch and YouTube, even if you didn't and you just listened in, thank you so much. Wherever you're at, whatever you do, thank you guys for the support. It really, really helps us go a long way. And we love this show. We just can't get enough of hearing from our listeners. This has been absolutely amazing. Emmy, any final words or thoughts before we head on out of this podcast?
Oh no, I don't have anything prepared.
This is awkward.
Iron Man 2 is the best.
Oh, that was really original, Emmy. Good stuff. That was awesome. That was fun.
I agree.
Thank you so much for joining us for our What If breakdown. I hope you like the starry background because we're going to have like 7 more episodes of Avengers Assemble in this starry background. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to go pee now. I'll let Emmy talk about Drag Race.
All right. Well, Vidava, you asked about the Suicide Squad. In my head, and we haven't really discussed this, in my head, I think that we kind of want everybody to have a chance to see it, and it kind of sucks that HBO is going to take it off whenever it's beginning of September. I think it's only on for 30 days or something, because in my head I was like, oh, we'll do that as like a Patreon episode, or after What If we've got a break, we'll do Suicide Squad. I don't know what they're like. When do they start putting stuff back on HBO because I know it's like Space Jam and New Legacy. Garbage. It was absolute garbage.
I'm just kidding.
Can you hear me?
I went to grab my dog. Hi. Say hello to Ellie. She's a 14-year-old dachshund who has dementia, and she's really old and she can't hear, but she's also the sweetest puppy in the entire world, and she loves the Avengers listeners. So this is also the sweetest.
She is really adorable.
She is the sweetest dog you'll ever meet. She can't hear you, but she'll love you. I promise you that. So anyway, so I had to grab her. I saw her in the hallway just kind of roaming around. So yeah. Anyway.
I was okay. So we Vidava asked when we're gonna do Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad.
Ooh, I would love to. Clinton, Emmy, just let me know when you're available. I'm down.
Well, that's okay. So in my head, I wanted to give it enough time to breathe, but giving it enough time to breathe is basically the 30 days that HBO Max has it up.
Yeah.
So I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, that'll be perfect for next month's Patreon. But like at that point, there won't be a way to watch it.
Ooh,
unless if you watch it like I do.
Vidava just said, give her a treat. Okay, let me go get a treat real quick. Hold on. She's really awesome when you give her a treat.
Is it?
She doesn't know any
it's
tricks.
Only a few months.
When
did Wonder Woman 84 come out?
I'm gonna go get treats. Be right back.
Useless. I didn't go to see it. I used HBO Max. Brandy. Okay, well that was Oh, Space Jam 1. Yeah, okay, Brandy, I see what you're saying. Space Jam, the first, I really liked it, honestly, and I did go back and watch it before the new one came out. The new one is just Wonder Woman came out around Christmas of 2020. Was back on HBO Max around March or April, I think. Okay. Won't lie, I only watched it for Pedro Pascal.
All right. So I'm going to introduce you to my other dog, Lloyd, as well. Sorry, guys. This is content you get after the stream. Let me go back to our Avengers Assemble thing. There we go.
I meant with your eyes.
So
what did you mean by that, Brandy? Like, are you talking about Space Jam still? Oh, Ellie's getting a treat.
This is her favorite thing. She loves greenies. So you are being sleepy. I'm just joking. Here you go. There she goes.
Oh, I was gonna say you give that.
I'm gonna put her down because I don't want her. I don't know. I don't want her to choke him off. So.
Just slob all over your knob.
That's my dog, Emmy. Lloyd, come here, bud. Come here, Lloyd. There's my schnauzer. Come here, Lloyd. Come here. That's my boy. All right, this is. Hold on. Okay. This is my crazy boy. He just heard treats. He's losing his mind. He's like, "There's a treat. Oh my god, there's a treat. Oh my god, I need it." And here's his. There you go. Okay, go, your boy.
Right. Do you guys want to see my cat?
So anyway, that's my dogs. Sorry. I love my dogs. If you don't have a dog or a cat, get one. They are wonderful. They are absolutely wonderful. So anyway, that's Ellie and Lloyd. And Lloyd is actually named off of Dumb and Dumber. Funny story. We're going full circle. He was named because we were watching Dumb and Dumber, and they kept screaming Lloyd, and he kept looking at the TV every time they screamed Lloyd. So we ended up naming him Lloyd, which is funny. He's super smart and super, he's not dumb at all. That's what's crazy, but he's named after an idiot. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come here.
So
come here. All right.
This is Tonks. She's currently staring at you guys like she wants to kill you, probably because she does. Because right now is lap time for Tonks, and she is not in my lap. I'm not on the couch.
You need to be on the couch.
And she is angry about it. She is like, this is time for pets. What are you doing?
Yeah. Why are you talking to a screen? Why don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have two dogs named Falcor and Gamork. I love that, Brandy. That's awesome. Falcor, I'm a huge fan of. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, goodness. So Tonks wants to kill you, and Lloyd just wants to lick my arm. So that's cool.
Yeah.
What you doing? What you doing? Well, good boy. Lloyd's really smart, too. Lloyd, high five. There he is. He's trying to high
five. Oh, my goodness.
High five. There you go. He's reaching, but he can't get it. I love you. I love you.
Tonks, high five.
Tonks is named after that because he has a badonkadonks.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. My cat is a she. She's named after Nymphadora Tonks from Harry Potter because I am cool.
So we both named it after the shit we're obsessed with. Harry Potter and Dumb and Dumber. That's our animals. So.
Yep.
Yeah, Ellie was already
Tonks.
named when I got her. So.
Oh, well, Tonks' name was Cookie, but that's a stupid name.
Actually, Lloyd was named like Oscar, and I hated it, but he was only a few weeks old, so I figured, but Ellie was like years old.
Tonks was 4.
Oh, you changed it regardless.
I was like, no, I'm so sorry. You were not Cookie. That's such a dumb name.
That is really funny.
I'm so sorry if anybody has a cat.
Reminds me of
any pets whose name are Cookie.
your cat's name sucks. We're here to tell you right here. Because our opinion matters the most. Oh man, there's gonna be someone like one day we're gonna be talking to, and like they're gonna be like, my cat's name was Cookie. By the way, I stopped listening as soon as you said that. So
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. At least this is Patreon, so at least we already got the money.
This
Bye.
is Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube. So this is exclusive to all of you.
Oh, whoopsie.
Yeah, we're still live, by the way. We didn't just stop being live. Oh, so yeah, if your cat's name is Cookie, fuck you.
I almost named her Lego. That was a big one. My cousin has a cat named McGonagall, which I think is a genius name.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because McGonagall turns into a cat. That's just freaking genius.
All right, I'm gonna put you down. Oh goodness. Lloyd's much heavier than Ellie. Ellie's like 8 pounds. Lloyd's like 25. All right, guys. This was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the actual show because a lot of you wanted us to get to it. So hope you enjoyed that.
Have you watched Harry Potter?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I've watched Harry Potter.
Have you read Harry Potter?
No, I've never read it. No.
Nerd.
I read Lord of the Rings, and I will tell you that was a really...
Oh, nerd.
I will say that. Lord of the Rings was a very difficult read. Like, I mean, it almost felt like a history book, at times. I mean, it was very, especially the beginning of those books. I mean, it was a tough climb sometimes, but very, very enjoyable. Yeah.
I got halfway through the third one and they were walking through a field for like 6 pages and I was like, I'm done with this. I can't.
Oh, Amanda, pick our houses. So she said, are you Ravenclaw, Emmy? So you think Emmy is a Ravenclaw. Don't give it away, Emmy.
I'm not.
What do you think our Harry Potter houses are? Because I think we know this, actually.
I don't think I know yours.
You don't? I thought I told you.
I'm
The
sure you
pressure.
did,
Amanda,
but
Amanda, you brought it on. I'm just saying. Harry Potter over Lord of the Rings all day.
Yes, Fernando, we agree on something.
Fernando.
Yes.
Fernando, I love you so very much. You love AEW, you love wrestling, you love WWE. You're just a great dude. I disagree. Brandon is a Hufflepuff.
I know Clinton's too, and he told me very recently, and I want to say that I think he would be a Slytherin, but I don't think he actually was.
I thought he was Slytherin.
Oh, dang it.
I think
start doing more Sudokus or something. How do you boost your memory? I got some apple cider vinegar the other day with the mother. That's supposed to help your, health and stuff.
So we say Brandon is a Hufflepuff, and then there's a couple of people that said Mr. Body Massage said Hufflepuff. Vidava said Hufflepuff. Gryffindor, Amanda said. Emmy is Slytherin because of Iron Man 2. I love how Fernando 1 second's like, Harry Potter's the best, and then he's like, screw you for Iron Man 2. I love it. All 3 of you are Gryffindor, so that none of you die unless you're a twin. Oh, that's really awesome. I want to be Slytherin just to boink Draco. Lady Winter Soldier. Love it. So I'll go first because Emmy is a huge Harry Potter fan, so I want to save her for last because I want the suspense to build up. I am Ravenclaw. That is what every time I take one of those damn surveys, I get Ravenclaw every day of the book. So I'm assuming I'm Ravenclaw. So I've taken like 5 of them. So yeah, I would honestly probably, if I could put myself anywhere, I would say I'm a mix between Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. I don't think I'm a Griffin. I just no. There's just no way. There's no way. Those people are badass and way more brave than I am. So I don't think I'm that at all. But thank you. Gryffindor's just not me. Emmy, what are you?
Lady Winter Soldier, I agree. Jason Isaacs is good. Before the Sorting Hat quiz on Pottermore happened, I was a Ravenclaw. I was convinced I was a Ravenclaw.
I would think you're a Ravenclaw as well.
Yeah. I told everybody I was a Ravenclaw. I took the quiz twice and I hated the result. I took it a third time and I got Slytherin. And so for a second, I tried to pass as a Slytherin, and I am not that either.
You're a Hufflepuff.
I am a Hufflepuff.
You are a Hufflepuff.
I am proud of that.
Wow.
Now, it took a while. Have you guys seen that? There's a video.
That's crazy. I definitely would think you're Ravenclaw first, but if you weren't, I would pick Hufflepuff because you also, yeah. And that's a good thing, honestly. I think Hufflepuff.
The patience, I think.
Yeah. I would if you deal with Clinton and I and your students every single week.
Say that.
No, I mean I'm not even trying to dick around. I think you're amazingly patient. I don't think you get enough props for it, for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I didn't need to hear that, but I do. I am a very patient person.
You are.
But yeah, I am a Hufflepuff. I was gonna say, have you guys seen that video? There's a video that's like, I'm a Gryffindor, I'm brave, I'm a Slytherin, I'm cunning, I'm a Ravenclaw, I like to read, and then it's like, I'm a Hufflepuff and I'm lactose intolerant.
I've not seen that. That is so Emmy reading the chat. You are so Hufflepuff.
I really am. Once I embraced it, I was like, oh yeah, that's me. That's definitely me.
That is freaking hilarious, actually. Okay. I would totally agree with that. After hearing that, I was like, oh damn, yeah, that's Emmy. So
I'm a Hufflepuff and I eat hair.
That's great. Oh, that's so good.
I'll have to let me see if I can find it. I think if I go out of Twitch, it's gonna take me out of the chat. I won't be able to read it.
Is it on YouTube?
So I have to go back and watch the video.
Is it on YouTube or where is it at?
Hufflepuff.
Where's it at?
On YouTube, I think.
Oh, never mind. I can't play it because copyright. I'll probably get striked, so never mind. I was gonna play it for the listeners. No. You know what? I'm a damn writer of Rohan. Yes, Keith. Fuck yes. Oh my God, Keith. Writer of Rohan, unite. God, I love you. Have you seen the trailer for the new Ghostbusters? It will be a tie-in with the original. I can't wait. Vincent, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. We talked about that in our news brief on Patreon, but I will give you guys some exclusive access to what we thought. Looks fucking great. Emmy's not seen. Have you seen the first two of Ghostbusters?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. Anyway, cannot wait, Vincent. It's gonna be a lot of good stuff, dude. Oh, you just shared the link on our chat. I can't click it because I'm not in our chat, and I don't have my phone on me. Anyway,
sorry. Yeah, that's what I was referencing. They keep they're like, nope, that's not a trait. You can't do that.
Oh man, nope. Can you send that to me in our messenger chat so I can watch it after we stop?
Yes.
Thanks. I want to see it. Brandon, let's show Emmy Ghostbuster on Sunday. Oh, we're looking for suggestions. Oh, that would be good. Emmy, would you be up for seeing Ghostbusters on our watch party on Patreon?
Yeah. Where is Ghostbusters streaming?
We need to find out. We need to make sure it's streaming somewhere that a lot of people have access, Keith. That I will just say that. Nah, X-Men is fine. You said it with such happiness. Nah, X-Men's fine. We'd ruin it for her by talking. That's a very good point, Keith, but it'd be a lot of fun. It would be a lot of fun.
And I mean, I've tried to watch it a couple times. I've watched the first 30 minutes at least.
Oh, man, I cannot wait for that watch party. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jordan, you better be there. Just saying.
Lady Winter Soldier. Emmy needs to watch SW9.
I got to watch Power Rangers, the movie, with Jordan and Keith last month and had an absolute blast. They were really funny. I think we were all cracking up.
What is SW9?
I don't know. Star Wars 9, I'm assuming.
Oh.
Episode 9?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Are you guys excited for The Matrix 4? No.
Is Keanu in it? Keanu? Is Keanu in it?
Is Keanu in it? Is that long hair folk guy who was Ted and Bill and Ted? Is that guy? No, he was Bill. He was Bill, not Bill. God, I ruined that. Anyway, I didn't like The Matrix. I don't know why.
I used to put Keanu and Nick Cage in the same. They were in the same box.
No,
for me.
no.
They're not anymore. No, not at all.
Same, Jordan. I was never really into The Matrix. I swear, Jordan and I are the same exact person, though. Brandon, he was Ted. I know, I messed it up, Randy. As soon as I said he was Bill, I was like, son of a gun. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That was such a great time. Jordan had never seen Power Rangers, and that was an epic journey because I'd not seen it in years since I watched it every day for 5 years. Oh, well, yeah. Watch party. That was kind of, I didn't even mean for that to be a trial run, but having so much fun with you two, like I was like, oh, this could be a fun tier on Patreon. So I pitched the idea to Clinton and Emmy because I was like, guys, I just had a lot of fun. Why don't we make that a tier? How you feel about the new Lord of the Rings series on HBO? I thought it was on Amazon. It's not on HBO. It's on Amazon Prime, right, Vincent? I'm pretty sure. I've been really looking into this Lord of the Rings stuff. Someone tell me if it's HBO or Amazon. Let me know if I'm going crazy in the chat. Keanu had such better dedication to the craft of stunt and action. Fuck Nick Cage. Agreed, Keith. Agreed, dude. Yes, it was so fun, LOL. Gosh, Jordan, Keith, I had a blast. Just letting you guys know. Yeah, and we talked about Avatar and stuff. That was great. Yes, we did talk about Avatar. I forgot about that. I love the Matrix Trinity and Neo are coming back. I'm really curious to see. How the heck did this cat just get out? I'm trying to see if the new Lord of the Rings show is going to be on Amazon or HBO. Come on, chat.
He's HBO.
I think it's Amazon.
Really?
Yes. I don't even have my phone on me. It's in another room. So like, I'm really curious of checking out me. I would Google it, but not the biggest Matrix fan, but it's pretty cool. Fernando, Amazon. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate it. Oh. It is on Amazon.
It only makes sense it's because Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones take place in the same universe.
That's my dog saying screw you. Yeah. Can you hear my dog?
You don't remember Khaleesi's dragon, Smaug?
Thank you, Mandalorian. Smaug. I'm really excited about that Lord of the Rings show, and I cannot wait. I really, really can't wait. It's going to be phenomenal. But it's like, what? Isn't it like a very big prequel? No worries, Vincent. I just was like, am I going crazy? If it's on HBO, I can cancel my Prime because that's the only reason I probably have it. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. But it's like a prequel set like 1,000 years or I don't know if I'm just going crazy. I thought I read that.
1,000 years.
I don't know.
That's a long time. It's been so long.
It's been so long. And yes, it's a huge prequel. Yeah, exactly, Spencer. I don't know, man. Never seen Lord of the Rings, Lady Winter Soldier. What the hell? I cried. I was 16 years old in a theater, and I'm pretty old. Keep that in mind. But I was 16 years old in a theater crying when Return of the King came out. That was a real thing. I was with my girlfriend at the time. You remember Christy? Yeah.
Yep.
I was like trying to be like super cool in front of her, and I cried when Lord of the Rings came on. I was on a date with her, and I just boo-hooed, and I was like, son of a bitch. It's like and I think that was like, oh, this nerd, I'm leaving him. So anyway.
I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent. Brandy asked about Percy Jackson. Okay, I have been in English classes in 7th grade and 8th grade, but I have not been in a 6th grade English class, and they read Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, and I've always been curious about it, and so I finally bought it, and it has been in my car for over a year.
Ooh.
I have not read it yet, but it is purchased, and I will read it.
Well, you need to probably eventually. That's great. I can't believe someone's never Lady Winter Soldier. You're awesome, but watch Lord of the Rings.
The first one I watched with my boyfriend when I was in 8th grade. I remember this vividly. We went to the movies and watched it, and he was like a huge fan, and I was like, no. Okay, my boyfriend was in 8th grade and I was in 7th grade, so I was like,
oh damn,
I was the reacher, he was the settler. And he This is kind of embarrassing. I had no idea what the hell was going on. I didn't know anything about Lord of the Rings. He was a huge fan, and I kept leaning over, and I was like, I don't know what's happening. What are they doing?
Shut up,
Amy.
Shut up.
Are they gay? Are they gay? Are Frodo and Sam gay together? Is this gay? And it was, I mean, middle school, honestly, but still.
Yeah.
I thought I was watching a very progressive movie about two gay hobbits.
Oh man.
And their ring.
I will just say, I might actually watch Dumb and Dumber and Lord of the Rings. I love Marvel Studios, but if I had to say my favorite movie of all time, it'd be Dumb and Dumber and Lord of the Rings. The Two Towers. Those would be my absolute favorites. Infinity War might be like number 3, but Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and Dumb and Dumber and Avengers Infinity War. Those are my top 3 favorite movies ever. But yeah, I just love Lord of the Rings so much. Return of the King is like in my top 4 or 5. Fellowship's great too. It'd probably make my top 15, 20, but God, anyway, Lord of the Rings, that trilogy, if you've never seen it, please watch it. I laughed when the twins died in Harry Potter and my daughter was bawling. Oh my God. That's
Wait, who said that they laughed when one of the twins
Lady
died?
Winter Soldier. Ugh.
Girl, you I like you. You're a little weird, but I like you. I mean, that's a little wild.
I read it when it came out before the movie's release. I read the whole series. I love Percy Jackson, Jordan said. V for Vendetta is canon in the MCU along with Deadpool. V was in the explosion that Deadpool was in, and after he was V, he tried to put his best face on and he got mad. 16, God, we had a lot of comments all at once. The series is 5 books and it continues into a 5-book series. They even made a musical of Percy Jackson. I'd like to see a new Aragon film. Aragon or... Oh, okay, Aragon.
Aragon, yeah, the dragon thing.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember somebody in my grade whose name was Robert? He was obsessed with those books, and we in sophomore year we did like American writers.
His last name rhyme with face?
No.
Lampton.
Oh, no. Did you know that I dated him though?
What?
For a hot set. It was like for like 2 weeks. We would like hold hands on band trips, and that was it.
I did not know that.
Really stupid. Yeah, no, not that one. It was another Robert who changed his name. He played clarinet.
Oh, Fosda.
You might have got it right. I'm not sure.
Oh, I remember him. I know who you're talking about. Glasses. He had glasses.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
He was obsessed with Aragon, the books, and I guess there's like dragon riders, and they have a silver spot on his hand. And in sophomore year, it was like American lit. And so we had to do book reports on like American authors. And I think I did mine on The Giver, Lois Lowry, and he did his on whoever wrote Aragon. And he like read his entire book report from the paper. And he was like, and then they had silver spots on their hands like this, and just held his hand up, just deadpan, just like, and then they had spots on their hands like this, and just kept reading.
You dated this guy for
literally stuck in my brain. I will never, that's all I think about when I think of Aragon. I've never read the books. I've not watched the movies.
I haven't watched the extended version of The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings yet. Still on my to-do list. Vincent, you're not missing anything with The Hobbit, but Lord of the Rings, definitely watch the extended versions. 100%. Lord of the Rings, you get your money's worth. The Hobbit, it's already extended. The Hobbit's book is this thin, and they made it into 3 movies. That whole movie, the whole trilogy is an extended cut. But Lord of the Rings, those movies, the extended cuts, if you all live near me, I know this sounds kind of weird, I would just be like, hey, you can borrow my Blu-ray. Like, I'm used to saying that. Oh, you haven't seen the extended cut? You can borrow my Blu-rays. I would love to give you guys my Blu-rays, and that way you don't have to rent it and crap.
Listen, okay, Lady Winter Soldier, I think that you and I could really be friends, because you sound a lot like my friend Christina, who I talk about a lot, because I'm very emotional and she's like absolutely, like, she's clinical, cold, prickly. Like,
is this Christina and we just don't know about it?
Huh?
Is this Christina and we just don't know about it?
I'm pretty sure that Christina is probably a little bit busy,
You know what'd be really funny?
Baby.
If she's like holding the baby in one hand and she's Lady Winter Soldier with her phone.
I'm gonna give me shit online.
I could totally see Christina doing that. Like, I laughed at that. That I didn't realize when you said that, but she is totally a Christina.
Yeah, because there was one time that I was driving, my mom was driving back when Christina and I couldn't drive, and we were sitting in the back seat, and my mom hit a bird, and my mom and I both started crying, and Christina was laughing hysterically like a maniac. And
Oh
I'm
my
still friends with
God.
her. That was 20 years ago.
That sounds like Christina. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Lady Winter Soldier, we know who you are now. We figured you out. Your kids
she
are
also
22 and
suggested
19.
that-
Her kids are 22 and 19 minutes old. We know who you are, Lady Winter Soldier.
She also suggested that I need to make you guys watch Hamilton and then review it on Patreon. And I want that to happen.
That would be a lot of fun.
I need them to watch it.
I would like that just because I want to watch a movie I have never watched for Patreon and give like a real honest review. I think we need to do that as well. Like, you know, I think we're doing Deadpool 2 this month. Spoiler if you're a Patreon or a patron. But so we're gonna review Deadpool 2 on our Patreon. But like, I would love to review things I've never seen before. That would be a lot of fun because I like classics that we like. Even if all like 2 out of 3 of us have seen it, like it would be cool if we could introduce one person into the fold and have like the newbies reaction. I think that would be a lot of fun.
That's why I'm holding off on the last Star Wars movie, the Venom movie. I haven't seen Punisher. I'm holding off on a lot, I feel like.
I do want to see Green Knight.
Or maybe I'm just making excuses.
Vincent, I do want to see Green Knight. I saw that it was playing in theaters and I was really close to getting a ticket, but we were busy that Tuesday. But that is one on my watch list for sure. Scorn the movie, Nader said. Like, scored the movie. My daughter got tickets to Les Miserables, and it was me, her, and her boyfriend. And,
Les Miserables.
Okay, I was going to say Miserables, and I knew you were going to make fun of me. And it was me, her, and her boyfriend, and his review of the show was too funny. I bet that was good. He was like, a criminal gets out of jail because a good person and takes some woman's kid and raise it. I've never seen it. I've never seen Les Miserables.
How did you... Oh...
Comments.
How did you know the plot?
Comments at me.
I was shocked for a second.
You know that's what we're doing right now, right?
I know. I was like, oh my God, you haven't seen Hamilton, but you've seen Les Mis?
I've not seen either, but I'm not opposed to seeing either one.
Les Mis, if you want to see Waterworks, if we ever did a watch party for Les Mis, I am a wreck for the last like hour of the movie. An absolute freaking wreck. My mind was truly blown. I was like, wow, damn, you really are Ravenclaw.
Brandon is that damn good.
It's Wolverine. Wolverine's in it. He sings the whole time. Wolverine and
Catwoman.
What is Colin Firth's character in Fantastic Beasts? What is his name? Spoiler alert, he ends up being Grindelwald.
We should probably put a Patreon spoiler alert. We will talk about any and every plot on any movie. The audio version is available on Patreon. So anyone listening to that, thank you so much. I hope we didn't spoil too much for you. Oh, yes, I have to finish them now. I kind of want to start from the beginning, though. Refresh my memory. Jordan, what are we talking about? Anne Hathaway is in it. Yes, she is. I love musicals and would listen to them when I was pregnant with my daughter. That's really sweet, Lady Winter Soldier. What's your favorite musical? If you don't mind me asking. I'm curious what it is, Lady Winter Soldier. Jungle Cruise was good, too. Ooh, that's with The Rock. I want to check that out.
Not Colin Firth. I get my Collins mixed up. What is that guy? Who is that guy? Colin Jost. No.
Colin Jost is the SNL guy.
I know.
Is it Cats, Lady Winter Soldier?
I'm thinking of 2 different people. It's Colin Firth is in Grindelwald, and oh god,
Colin Farrell.
Javier Bardem is the only name that's coming to me, and that's wrong.
Colin Farrell.
That's
Brandy. I'm giving credit to Brandy. I just read what she wrote. Phantom of the Opera is your favorite. That's really cool. Do you like cats? Is Rum Tum Tugger a curious cat?
Have you seen Cats?
No, but my fiance is obsessed with it, so I've had to listen to it while in passing in the living room. All I hear is, Rum Tum Tugger is a curious cat. I'm like, will you get out of my head? And then it gets stuck in my damn head. Like, it just drives me up the wall. So Wicked is my favorite musical, though. Jordan, remember Chaz? Chaz was obsessed with, like, Chaz is everything Emmy and I are not as a human being. And
when I talked earlier about somebody who named their children or child Aria Brienne.
That was Chaz.
That was Chaz.
And he says it wasn't because of Yeah.
But I already talked about it, man. I already talked about it.
Yeah, no, well, but my fiance even called bullshit on that.
Yeah.
And you did too. You both actually, I remember calling bullshit right at the same time. But yeah, he loved Wicked, which was so left field. You know what I mean? Like he loved. He was obsessed with Wicked. He's like, he's this big burly, bald, straight white male, and he loved Wicked. It was the weirdest thing to me. And
I've not seen Wicked.
Oh, yeah.
I've also not seen Cats. I'm not a huge musicals person. If I had to pick my favorite musical, though, I think I'd have to go with Moulin Rouge. I love that movie. Is great. I've not seen it like on stage or anything.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of that movie with Johnny Depp, and I really, really love this movie, and I feel bad for not remembering it. I have it on DVD too, and I can't remember it. He's a barber. Sweeney Todd. I love Sweeney Todd. Damn good musical.
Pretty good.
Damn good musical. And yes, Unique Defender. It is so damn good.
Oh,
so
I do
good.
know Defying Gravity because one of my friends in college was obsessed. Defying Gravity. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Hey, listen. Oh my God.
I realized I made the joke last night way too much about I can show you my peen. I got annoyed listening to myself on the podcast. I was like, Brandon, let it go after one. But I did it 4 times. I am so sorry for anyone who heard me. You can always just send me a quick message through Twitter. You don't have to tweet me. Just message me and say, Brandon, I can show you my peen thing. Stop at 1.
Will you stop showing your peen, please?
No, I never showed my peen.
Only show your peen with consent.
I just sang about it way too much, and I was like annoyed listening to myself. But other than that, I thought it was a funny episode.
Hamilton has a lot of earworms. Like there's a lot of songs that if I listen to them, it's just like Bo Burnham. Like if I listen to those songs, like they will get stuck in my brain for the next week or so.
Oh, Bo Burnham is so good.
But I was gonna give you guys an update on my classic Disney rewatch. So
we're variants, Keith. We're variants of each other, Keith. Sorry, go on.
We finished Hercules, which I sing along to far too much. And we started Mulan today. And when they did the I'll Make a Man Out of You, I was singing. And I have a girl who was, she was just like, can you not sing? It's like, okay, yeah, I won't sing. And then like, I couldn't stop myself. That song is just so good. This guy's got him scared to death. Think he's gonna see right through me. Da, 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 da. Oh God. Be a man. He must be swift as the course, raging river, with all the strength of a great typhoon. Yeah, that's what you guys came for. It was just me singing Mulan. Oh, King George, the Schuyler sisters. Oh my gosh. Lady Winter Soldier having to go watch Aladdin after Brandon was talking about his pain. That's great. Yeah, that's my favorite song from Mulan, aside from oh God. No, we haven't gotten there yet. I got a girl back home who's unlike any other. Then it ends really tragically.
Reflection. Who is that girl I see staring something back at me?
Can I share something really?
Reflection is a damn good song. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not kidding. That song still fucking hits. Reflection.
Can I share something just a wee bit just vulnerable about myself? Mulan has a special place in my heart because I talked on the pod about my friend Zach, who tragically is no longer with us. But he had not seen Mulan. I was the person who showed him Mulan. And he was like, I cannot believe that Disney made this gay of a movie. And we had so many conversations about how freaking gay Mulan was. And he was like, no, but like that guy's gay. Like, he was falling for Ping, and he thought Ping was a dude, and he was falling for Ping. This movie is gay.
And
I was like,
Zach,
yeah, it really is gay. It's so gay. I love it. Ugh. They even say cross-dresser in it. It's great.
I will say one of my unfortunate little tiny regrets in life. It's very, I don't know. I wish I would have been able to meet Zach. He seemed like such a wonderful. Every time you tell me a story, I just smile or I get chills. And I think that's also because of your love and the excitement when you talk about him. So, Emmy, just, you keep his memory alive in so many ways. And I just want to say it's beautiful. And I think Zach sounds absolutely wonderful. And, so dearly missed from someone who's never even met the guy. So yeah, and it's because of the memories that you share.
He was truly, he was great.
Yeah.
I will also share, since we do have some Drag Race fans in here, I will share this little tidbit that I was also the person who introduced him to Drag Race right around season 6, and I was convinced. I thought that I had read it somewhere or that I knew. And so I had him convinced that Michelle Visage was transgender.
I don't even know what that means. Like, I wish I could be like, I have no idea what that means.
She's one of the, Michelle Visage, right? She's one of the judges on RuPaul's Drag
Is she the
Race.
older lady?
Yeah. Rude, bitch.
Sorry. Is she brunette?
Yes. Yeah. And now she has a really cool like streak of gray. She looks
yes,
kind of
I know who you're talking about.
Ursula-y.
That was the last season she had that gray, right?
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
It.
Did not know her name, but I know because she's like, honestly, like the only, besides guest judges, she's like the only female judge, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And she is genetically a female. She was born a female.
You
she
convinced
did not transition.
him. You convinced him. She was.
I was convinced myself when we found out we were both gagged.
What? You thought? I didn't think that. I've never thought that. When I looked at her, I never thought she was anything other than a female.
I don't know where I even got it from.
Nothing against that. It's just when I saw her, I saw a female. I didn't see. I don't know. I just didn't see that. Usually,
she was a huge pop star in the 90s too. Like, I should have known. Not a huge pop star.
I didn't know
she was like she was in a girl group. I forget who it was.
Didn't even know that. So. Old man Burger's getting sleepy. Oh, I got a new Turbo Man action figure, by the way. I really want to unbox that. He's not in storage, Lady Winter Soldier, before you become an asshole. She always calls me out. Oh my God, my Batman fell. I didn't even realize he fell. I'm going to go pick my Batman up. I'll be right back. I just looked over in the corner and he's literally, I'll be right back.
Batman fell.
Emergency, Batman fell.
Is this a GIF? Keith. That's amazing. That's my new favorite gift. I literally thought that he knew Les Mis. Dang. Would have made him so much cooler, honestly. Did he fall into a pit? I'm hoping not, but it does seem that like it's taking Brandon a lot longer to stand him up. Maybe he's on heels. Maybe it's a Princess Batman.
I can't believe he fell. That's a bummer. That's like one of my favorite figures I own.
What Batman is it?
Here, I'll show you guys. There he is in the corner there. He fell. He was in between the D-tops.
The big one?
Yeah, he fell. That's a bummer.
Dang.
Yeah, dude.
The big one.
I was looking up there. I was like, why does it look so empty? I was looking at my Turbo Man. Fuck, that sucks. And I can even see like a scratch on the ceiling from his ears that made. So yeah, it was a little black mark.
Dang.
Yeah. Anyway, seeing Brandon into his figures the way my girlfriend does was a beautiful moment. The concern on it, I'm telling you, action figures. That's where my heart stops. My dogs and my action figures, and my fiance, in that order.
I'm just saying, you guys were not mentioned. By you guys, you mean the fans?
Oh, sorry, guys. But dogs, action figures, my fiance, fans, Amy and Glenn.
You want to see where you rank on my list?
I don't even think I'm on the list.
Right here.
Right there.
Gemma Simmons from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is supposed to return for Secret Invasion. Did you see this, Brandon?
I did not. No, I did not. Secret Invasion's gonna be great, but give me Secret Wars. I want to see Secret Wars. It's cool. Dark Knight Batman is in the MCU. Yes. Sorry. What? We're reading two different comments. Sorry, go for it.
Such a great bird flip stance. I aggressively. Oh yeah, I guess. Do you leave your finger out? I'm just flipping people.
I used to, like when I was younger, that was how I flipped people off, but now it's just straight up.
But you did it. You just did it.
Do I? Maybe I do.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Your thumb does this.
Oh, okay. So it used to but it used to literally be like that. Now I guess I tuck it in. Yeah, I
hold my other fingers down. Like I'm like, no, I want you to know that this one is for you.
I remember my brother, he was 8 years older than me. I was like 4 or 5 years old. And I remember going up to him. We were in our bedroom and I go, "Hey, Jason." And he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, my voice was a lot lighter at this point, I promise. I was like, "Hey, Jason." Yeah.
Which finger is a middle finger?
And he goes, "I'm not going to tell you." And like, which finger means like fuck you is what I asked him. And he's like, "Dude, I'm not going to tell you what fingers fuck you." I'm like,
"Is it this one?"
"No."
"Is it this one?" "No."
"Is it this one?" And he would laugh and he'd go, "No, it's not that one." I'm like,
"Is it this one?"
But like, I should have known because he was laughing, but I was a dumbass 5-year-old. But yeah, he would never tell me which one it was. But I always like wanted to know which finger it was to flip someone off when I was a little kid.
In other countries, and I'm pretty sure I could be wrong. In England, I think that you can like this is like a little F you.
You can do that, right? Like that's Italian, I think, for fuck you. Like you do this.
I think that was like Romeo and Juliet. That's what I remember that from. And then he flipped the chin.
I always thought that meant fuck you. I could be wrong.
Oh.
We need some Italian listeners.
That is.
We don't have any.
Yeah.
I think we have a couple of Italian listeners, but they're not here with us tonight. So.
Yeah, they're the ones that translated the that text for me. Jordan asked if I have seen the Heathers musical. It's based on the Heathers movie, and I've seen neither. Or neither. Neither. I've not seen them.
I think we might need to call it a night, Amy. We've actually had a 45-minute post show. That's kind of crazy. But Brandon's tired and he has to edit the podcast.
I have to.
Oh, you got to do school shit. I just realized it.
Well, it's from out of state, so I'm kind of just copying what they had and putting it into our system. But it's still.
Oh yeah, I'd
rather watch Drag Race.
Watch Drag Race. I'm going to edit this podcast, and I'm glad we got to do this earlier. We should do 7 p.m. more often. This was great. It felt really breezy. I liked it.
See, but I had to leave school before I finished my work.
I had to leave my job before I finished. I had to actually audit some things, and I was like, "No, I'm going to go home and stream." So we both did the same thing.
Yeah. So maybe it should be 7:30 or 8.
All right. Maybe next week 7:30. Let's say 7:30. We'll give ourselves a half an hour.
Maybe
8 o'clock. I don't know. Whatever works best for you guys. 7:30 or 8. Let us know.
Nader, #surprise. I'm gonna get off of here and say I'm doing school shit. I can't do school shit at home. I just can't. I can't do it. The environment is not right for me.
Yeah.
Or something.
Well, bring Clinton back. We never got rid of him, Nader. Clinton will be with us again next week. He's traveling for work, so he was unable to join us. But he will definitely be back. I promise you. We miss him dearly. He is definitely.
And he didn't call you all bitches. That didn't happen.
He called us bitches though. which we've accepted.
Brandy, I love that you're trying to motivate me.
Amy, would you take that kind of defeatist attitude from your students? Oh, Brandy, I love you. I have a teacher friend.
Okay, but listen, but I did school stuff all day today at school. And I feel like I would give my kids a break. I'd be like, yeah, no, you did it for 8 hours today. You're good. You got it. I'm proud of you. Thanks for putting in the work you did.
Amy, I'm trying to think of how we're going to do this outro. I'm thinking about leaving you with the Peter Train music for a little bit. I don't know. I think it'd be funny.
Oh, okay. Probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'd come up with something.
You usually do, and it's really, really funny. I mute myself and just kind of let you do it. So, I don't know.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Hey, if you're still watching after 2 hours and 37 minutes of streaming, thank you so much for joining us. Avengers Assemble, we would not do this if it wasn't for you. So if you're in the chat or you left a Twitter comment or a Patreon, whatever you are, you guys mean the absolute world to us, and you're the reason why we love doing this show, and you're the reason why it still goes. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening. Cannot thank you guys enough. And yeah, I can show you my peen. Thank you, Lady Winter Soldier. Thank you so much for just being wonderful, wonderful listeners. So I'm going to play the Peter Train music, and I'm going to let Emmy close us off. But I just wanted to let you know that you guys mean the absolute world to me, and couldn't do this without you. So thank you. I'll see you later. Emmy, here's some Peter Train for you. Enjoy. Have a good night, guys.
All right. With this music, I'm gonna deal with some things that were brought up in the chat, like the fact that students also spend 8 hours at school and they get homework. Joke's on you, I don't give homework. Why? Because I don't want to grade it. Also, somebody said that Brandon tucks. If he tucks, he should put on some makeup and a wig and a dress. Oh, am I supposed to do the actual outro? Am I supposed to do the intro? Welcome to the Avengers Podcast, where we binge all things nerd, old and new. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and leave us a 5-star ranking on your podcast platform of choice. It's not getting better. I don't.